Good girl. Hi guys, just to start my video, my daughter speaks. This is my real life. I'm afraid, Annabelle, Mummy's talking and you need to wait a moment. Hi, what a rubbish what's the word? Introduction. I guess the good news is nobody's tuned in just yet, so it'll be fine. And as I've learned, actually, most people don't watch lives back. They just kind of join the live. So I'm trying to kind of stick to speaking to subscribers. Hello. My house. I will clean your house in a moment. I wanted to get onto this live stream because I put it off. I did my last live stream on this channel, my vlog channel, Monday last week. So it's over a week, and I know that if I don't do it soon, can you sing quietly, please? Mummy's on a video. And I knew that if I put it off, I'd keep putting it off. And my whole life is actually so chaotic that I can't ever just sit and find a time to do lives. When my daughter sleeps, I want to crack on and do stuff that involves being sat down somewhere still, focusing properly, or photographing stuff, or moving stuff up and down the stairs. It's photographing sounds a bit of an old-fashioned word, really. Hello, nice to see you. Thanks for joining me. I have got the chat open. I've got my daughter below. She's. Hope you didn't break the Play-Doh. Yes, well, be gentle with it. This was a morning distraction to enable me to do some YouTube watching. My house, Mummy. When I finish talking the introduction, I will get cleaning. Can you pack the rest of these away, please? You're not going to get your house unless you've tidied these toys away, are you? And the lid needs to go on the Play-Doh when you found it all. Okay, right, guys. Yeah, this is real mum life, and at the end of the day, if I don't have time to stream and connect with my audience, then when can I do it? So, hello, another person. Can pop your name in the chat if you like. I'm so sorry. I've got an echo of my daughter in the background. I'm just on edge right now because I've been putting this off for about half an hour already. Because I'm conscious that you guys are hearing a lot of noise. Hello, another person. It's so nice to have friends on a stream. I'm trying to focus. Thanks for the thumbs up. I'm just finding it so hard. The thing is, I've suffered postnatal anxiety. What happens for me, it's not like worrying about stuff. Well, it kind of is. It's like it's really bad as well, isn't it? It's kind of where we have this situation. God, I can't even escape the lights. Wherever I move, there's another light. But the thing with my postnatal anxiety is where when your kid's screaming at you for something, constantly the same thing again and again, and you're trying to focus on something, and then you've got your own thoughts as well going on about what you need to do next or what else you're thinking about, it becomes really chaotic. So when just then Annabelle was just shouting, I was just, Mr. Ginge, hello. I don't actually know your first name, but I know that you're Steve's son. So nice of you to come and watch my live. I can't call you Ginge. That's not really nice to say. Hi, Ginge. Mr. Ginge Gaming is a daddy too, but you're not sure. Liam. Oh, that's nice. Liam, your child, I can't remember if it's a boy or a girl, and how old are they? Do you have similar things where, like what I was just saying before I saw your comment, was that I was so worried that while I was talking to you guys, Annabelle's shouting was echoing so much in the room that she was drowning me out. But that's just a worry of mine. It might not be the case. So if you do... She's back. Come on, let them see you. Oh, potty time. Perhaps not the time to just dip the screen. Good girl. She just said, Mummy, didn't she? So I didn't know what she was going to do. We've had some gifts dropped off. So I'm going to have to... clean them because I am one of those people who worries about anything that comes in the house. So if you're going to stay in for months on end on lockdown, then then my well, you tell me. Okay. Oh, we did a little poo. Okay, good. Let's wash your hands now, please. There we go. Sorry guys, I've got to flush the potty. I'll be back in a minute. Disinfect that later. Meanwhile, here's a portable hand washing station. When I don't want to leave. Hi guys, I'm back. I've just had a potty session with my daughter. She's been potty trained now for 3 weeks. She's 2¼ years old. Currently trying to do a wiggle to pull her trousers up. Are they tight ones? Are they tight? But she's been great. She's done it. She's out of nappies at night time as well. Thank you guys for joining me. He's almost 3 in July. Oh, so yeah, 6 months difference then. Yeah, so they're lovely little creatures when they're that young. You've got to make the most of them, but they are hard work, aren't they? So we didn't roll his sleeves up, did we? No. If I'd waited for the perfect time to put this live on, I think I'd be waiting until next year. But hey, so my breathing is just tight. I'm just a bit anxious because I'm trying to multitask and obviously it's not going well, is it? So I'm going to clean these bits because I just think, as I was saying, I've got to retrace my steps. If you're spending months on lockdown and you're going to all that extent and then you let stuff come into your house and you let your kid play with it and kids put the fingers in the mouth and stuff, then you're undoing all that hard work. So for me, no, I'm going to clean it right now, darling. You finish off tidying up your Play-Doh. Now you washed your hands, good girl. I literally fill a lunchbox of water, put it on the mat, and then she washes her hands down there on it. Marshmallow. Oh, what did you get a marshmallow for, Annabelle? And a poo. Oh yes, you did a poo. Oh, so how many did you get then? How many marshmallows did you get? 2 and 1. Oh, clever. You're getting clever at saying this. What? How many is that in total then? 2 and 1. Here's hoping. Yeah, but don't say that on video, darling. Don't give away information on video. Okay. Good girl. You're so clever. How many marshmallows then? If you get 1 for a wee and 2 for poo. Let me show you what she's. She's just how she is. She just Annabelle, say hello to the video. Hello, video. Say hello to everybody watching. Hello, everybody. So now you've gone and touched that mat. You need to wash your hands again because you've been touching the floor. This is so just yeah. Annabelle, I'm just going to give her these marshmallows. I'll feed them to you. So if you get 1 for a wee and 2 for poo, how many in total is that? 1 and 2 is 3. Not that I've taught you that, and she's a bit young for that, but okay. So on the agenda for today's live, I haven't really got one anymore. I realised I wouldn't get the live done if I decided to do an agenda. So the first part of the agenda is to clean some toys. We've got this gorgeous little playhouse. So I'm going to try and clear an area. Maybe see if I could put the laptop on a higher thing. But we've got kitchen cupboards being decorated. So that's the view behind me. Why you can't go on the bread bin because you won't see me. See my problem? Okay. Maybe I should move the bread bin here. I just went for the portable option. Haven't yet done streaming on. Kind of gone for a twist. Yeah, I'm going to redecorate the wallpaper at some point. I don't like the pages. Anyway, that's not the issue. The issue is logistics, lighting. Camera angles are a treat, aren't they? Especially for the old chin. But at least you're not getting a lot of nostril action, which is good. So the light's going in and out, isn't it? Anyway, it's morning in the UK. So, Liam, I trust you're in the UK. Your dad's from Sus? No, not Sussex. Somewhere south east, I think. Are you not too far away either? Who else? Where are you guys from? The other 2 watchers, and where? What are you guys up to? Are you having brunch? Are you having lunch early? Have you been up as early as me? Are you having breakfast? What have you got to drink? Are you having coffee, tea, whiskey? What's your morning comfort drink? Or are you on a health kick or permanent health regime where you're on special tea? I would love to know because I do like teas. I'm going to wash my hands, put my gloves on. Then I can get really stuck in. Is that, oh, that's our neighbour. Oh, bless her, she's sorting our bins out. It's really nice. Our neighbour does the bins. Oh, the lighting's bad. I've just got to chill out, haven't I? Perhaps I should get on the whiskey. I feel like you can see it going past. You can't, can you? The lighting's just going. I don't think I can do much about that, really. So, the problem is I've been sent some stuff that I need to film, and then in front of my daughter, like film my daughter seeing it all. But I can't actually do that while it's unwashed. So we've got to clean it first while she's here. And it does in Essex. Oh, Essex, in here. Wolverhampton. I'm in Peterborough, so you're a bit closer to, probably closer then, because I knew you went to Wolverhampton Uni. I can't remember if that was the uni that. No, that was the university that was going to do Japanese, and then they axed it, and I was like, okay, I won't come to yours then. I'll go to another uni. Change my mind. Amber, why you say mama? You don't want me, mama. No, you're not having new Play-Doh till this Play-Doh is put away, darling. Have to be firm. You're not sitting on your Play-Doh box, sweetie. I know they have pictures. The really useful boxes, they have pictures on, don't they, of cars. I'm going to have to talk and clean. I'm very, very conscious of my kitchen. I haven't tidied a thing. Annabelle, look, these are the little people. I'm going to wipe these with the cloth. There's not too much cleaning to do on that. Yeah, basically, in my old life, I haven't cleaned it yet. Someone's impatient. In my old life, can you move out the way, please, Annabelle? In my old, bless you, hand over your face when you sneeze, please. Oh, that made a Trump noise. It wasn't Mummy. Promise, it was my rights. In an earlier life, we have bad toilet humor in our family. I would have tidied the kitchen before doing a video, which again would have elevated the stress and would have made me take longer to get filming, which would have delayed and reduced the chances of the video going on live. I'm getting very anxious doing this. I can feel my chest tighten because I'm trying to focus on several things. And I told you I was wiping those. Come here. I sound like a right misery ducks. Sweetie, please tidy away your Play-Doh. Come on. Quick, chop, as quick as you can. Come on, quick as you can. That's it. Do a little dance. I can't tilt. The screen is on. Can you see her? Yeah, there we go. Annabelle can. So, I think these bears came from my house and then they've come back again. We had these, didn't we? And then, that's right, so we've got to sit them down. Hello, video. Yes, you can be a little star too. I can't see it. Oh. So, no one's having breakfast, no? That's fine, that's fine.
Fine.
What's the weather like where you guys are as well? It's a very British thing to ask. But over here, it was frosty. I don't think everything's in the bag, look. I don't think Annabelle's tidied yet. I can't let you play with this till I've got everything nicely put away. Okay? So I will go through my day, what's been going on. Don't forget to hit the like button if you're in here. Thank you so, so much. I'm going to be talking about my new YouTube friends and what I've been up to. Oh, 3 sections. Sweetie, please clean up your toys. And what has been happening lately, what my plans are for today, what I've been doing, what's happening in the UK, if there's anyone from abroad. If not, I will just not talk about UK stuff. Have some viewers from Philippines, from the USA, Canada. I don't think Australia at the moment. This is hard. I do love cleaning toys. It's one of my favourite things to do. Let me bring you back up to me to say hello. I thought I would make an effort today and do some maquillage, which means makeup in French. did promise a bit of French in each video going forward. Well, suggested it. I just took a bit more time this morning to do my makeup. I just thought it looked a bit rubbish yesterday. Had some thick eyeliner. It didn't really complement my small features. I can say that about my eyes because eyes don't get fat as you put on weight, do they? Talking about weight, I entered my weight somewhere and it said not officially, it said overweight, and I was like, oh, officially overweight now. I wasn't before. I don't know, you don't normally see it in places. Oh, wow, well done. That's fantastic, isn't it? You've gone so well there. You've gone to town. Look, everybody. Sorry, I'm talking to you in my mum voice. That's fantastic. And your thermometer doesn't go in there. Well done. Great job. We've got some extra bits in there, but that's okay. Wait, where's the Play-Doh pot? In here? Did you put it? Where's empty, darling? That's the red pot. Is there a yellow pot somewhere? And Play-Doh in it. Have I moved it? That's all right. I'm sure you guys have gone through that Play-Doh packing away time where you're trying to. You have to colour. Well, no, darling. It's not for sitting on. Please don't sit on it. That's a good girl. Lost the yellow Play-Doh. Oh, my darling girl. Why do you ask me and then touch it anyway? I know you're very excited. I'm almost there. One more. Why don't you help me clean your box with that wipe that's left? Can you clean the box with that wipe? Just a distraction. Right. Okay. Get a bit of foam going on here. Get a bit of foam. It kind of goes in between more cracks. Ones you can't reach, and you can also put a toothbrush on this. I've sold so many of Annabelle's toys and got a good price back for them because I clean them up really well. I don't know how far I've been, but if you guys like cleaning, this isn't the best video because I'm being so noisy. The chances of any germs being in here are small, but you know what kids are like. They play with things you wouldn't imagine in ways you wouldn't imagine too. And let that dry. Oh, this is gorgeous. It's from Mattel. So I wonder how much you paid for it. Does the fridge open? It's got to open, hasn't it? Look at that. It's going to dry, darling. There's a little sink. Oh, a little teacup and saucer in there. Okay, darling, Mummy's just letting it dry. And then here, did you guys have a little favourite playhouse, or the boys? Did you have a, what was the equivalent to a doll's house for boys? An action man cave, a Batman cave? It's just drying in here that way. Okay. These little bits are dry. These little bits are, oh, we've still got some paint on there. Good girl, darling. I'm going to put it on here. Let's get your little peoples out. The furniture bits out. Where does it go? Upside down? That way? Chest of drawers? Sorry, I tried to turn off my... why am I getting a notification that my channel is live? My video is live on my channel. I don't know. Oh, I just had the urge to say, oh, I can tell a joke. And I'm really bad at jokes, so I'm not going to tell a joke. Okay, right. Toys. And I did that clappy thing. I remember doing a video on that right at the beginning of this channel in 2013. And it was like that cringe clap thing people do when they're presenting. And it's like, oh my God, don't do it. Don't do it. Next toy. So again, I wasn't sure what I was going to do on this video, but I think showing you some of these toys would be quite cool. My sister bought this from Sainsbury's in the sale a few years ago, or a year ago, at fraction of the price. I think it was about £30 to start with, £45 to start with. Could be wrong. What's the Chad Valley one? And it's, God, she can actually use this now on the decking, can't she? If I read the instructions properly. I can show her she's playing nicely now. That's great. Yeah, I never had a bouncy castle in my garden. So basically, an octopus bouncer is, what does it say? Inflatable walls for added safety, 3 to 6 year olds, up to 55 kilos, which is 30.4 kilos. Hey, darling? So they're talking about 15 minutes play, turn off the tablet. So one bouncer and a repair patch. So we'll get that open later and we'll show you guys how much fun you can have on that. Here's your house, darling. Well done. Have you laid your head down on it? So I think I'm probably, you don't want that there, do you really, guys? The white inside we've got a bit dusty again. You're welcome. Bin a little white too. As well, use the white. Just want to yank the handle off from the bin. Oh, now coffee cold. How cold my coffee is. I'm a bit limited on the chat, guys, but that's fine. I'm just saying I can't respond too much. But welcome. Anyway, I'd rather have extra people not chatting in the chat, just chatting, just listening, being part of the video than not on at all. So it's really nice. I'm so used to doing videos where I haven't got anybody watching, or if they do, they just watch for a minute. And I feel like I'm talking to myself, which is fine. So I'm going to try and adapt what I'm saying to chatter about. I think it's because I've watched so many live videos lately who are of people just chatting to each other. So the speaker bounces off the chat rather than having their own agenda to speak about. Anyway, what have we? So back onto the theme of mum's life this morning. I think I'm going to put a chair out to just put stuff on. So this morning I woke up at 5:30. I set the alarm. I know that sounds bonkers. Hello. I'm not sure if that's somebody who's come back on or a new person, so welcome. I really can't breathe. I had a bit of hiccups just then. Just going to have a little minion. Good night, everybody. Just seen a banana split Play-Doh thing right at the end of the room. There's Play-Doh stuff everywhere. Yeah. I do have a really tidy toy plan, so it does usually get tidied and put away. You can watch Annabelle play while I'm talking if you want. So mum's life. Mum's life nappies. We're out of we're finished nappies now. So we've got all these. I'm going to sell them on because we need the money. I'm not working. There's no work for me at the moment because of social distancing. So I'm going to wipe these so I can handle them and move them around. And actually, I've not been using surface wipes. I've been using a cloth and spray because we couldn't get these wipes before. I'm definitely going to add a load more wipes to the shopping order again because once people get out and about more, people are going to need these things again, aren't they? Where if they've been stuck at home safe, they haven't needed them. So come and do some networking. Pop your links down below. I haven't done that to Liam. Can I? Oh, I can use my gloves. So how? Let me see. I haven't done this for a bit. Last week when I did it. Add moderator. I think you're trustworthy, Liam. From what I've seen in your dad's lives, you seem a decent chap. I'll put you in as a moderator. Doesn't make you blue, I should say. I'll try again in case I pressed the wrong button. No, you are there. So feel free to put your channel link on there. I haven't been to your channel since I last spoke to you. but I have another little look because it is quite fun actually watching videos I wouldn't normally always watch. So hi guys, thank you for joining me. I hope you guys are well. I hope this is adding to your day, not taking anything away. I hope you're feeling a bit better having come in for a little chat. You're very welcome. How are you guys coping? Are you doing okay? Are you getting fed up? Are you working? Are you at home? It's a really weird time because we've been doing this for so long now. In the UK, we're on week 6, officially started today. Oh, I thought it was week 7, but it's 6. Unless I've got my dates wrong. And we're so used to this now, aren't we? But I'm home. I've been home for months and months. And yeah, I'm doing okay. Getting a bit stressed out sometimes. We're home all the time. Actually, considering. Well, I'll let you have a go for a minute longer, and I'll help you if you're really stuck. Bless her. And I'm finding that I'm going to have to go out for a few walks now. I did have the view that it was too risky to go out walking because what do people do when they go to the park? They walk on a path. Everyone walks on a path. People come past you on a path. Yay, the happy, lovely jacket. I think your dad is only, you guys, are the only people who call it a jacket. You feel a bit chilly, you want a jacket on. Shall I do an impression of your dad? That'd be funny. That's probably the only hilarious, not that he's hilarious, but I'm digging myself a big hole now, aren't I now? But no, what I'm saying is, if I can do impressions sometimes that end up being okay, or even if they just evoke the person, it seems entertaining enough for somebody. So let me try and say that phrase, a la Steve. For anyone else who's watching, Steve is the urban cook. I did call him urban food for a bit, but he's the urban cook. So let's say most of what are from when you left school. Oh, the videos. Oh, okay. We're back a bit time lagged, I think. If I say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious now, can you put I hear you in the comments so I can see how long the time lag is? Because that I wouldn't expect a time lag, but it's interesting. Need to left school. Wow. So what I was going to say is so Steve's dad, impression of Steve's dad, saying, okay, you're looking a bit chilly there. Let's give you a blue jacket. That's all I can say. I don't know Steve that well to know his tweaks and ups and downs, inflections in his voice, but give me a rating out of 10 for impression accuracy. Hey, you know what, guys? Why don't you name someone else I can do an impression of? Nifana is drowning me out. Oh, good. Then please let me know. Please let me know. Introducing you to Baby, who's... Everybody got to clean, Mummy. Oh, well done. You're a good mummy, aren't you, to your toys? Later. Okay, so this isn't a surprise, but I'm so pleased we've got a pump to pump up that... you hear me? Okay. I don't know how long that was before I turned around and saw that comment, but at least we're kind of maybe talking 2-minute time lag, not loads. Yeah. So are you working, Liam? Are you a stay-at-home daddy? Are you working from home? Have you had to stop work and have you got a job? Are you okay? And making sure you've got, how has it affected you? Because your name is gaming, are you gaming every day now? Are you, you know, as a daddy, it's hard to have time to do that kind of thing, but the mums often do all the hard work, no offence. So are you I don't know, it's hard to imagine the ratio of childcare sharing in people's homes now where people are working home. A whole mixture of things, really. Everybody go to sleep. Yeah, so I've been asked to video the stuff in that bag. So I'm going to try and smuggle some of it onto the table to clean it. Though in theory it should have stayed in that bag for a while.
Everybody's gone to sleep.
It should have been in this bag for about a week.
Everybody's gone to sleep.
Oh, have they? So in theory, if I just wipes the top surface. Some cool stuff in here from Auntie. I'm coming to have a look at the house. Let's go and have a look at the house. Okay. This isn't how I planned the video to go, guys, but you can at least see my life behind the camera. Expanded view. Wow. Oh, look. Oh, they fell out, didn't they? Bears. I haven't shown you bears. They're so cute.
They're awake.
Are they awake? You're going to make them some breakfast. You go into the woods today. They are little cute, aren't they? My wipe's gone yellow from the ink or something. Yeah, so I said I was going to cover just the top of. Wow, there's so much stuff in here, Annabelle. So my sister's decided to send this stuff over, because she's not really going to see Littleton for a while now, because she's on lockdown. She may as well enjoy them.
Everybody's gone to sleep.
Oh, good.
No, it's a wee bit now.
Oh, they eating wheat bits too. There's the bowl. There, baby's bowl. No, not your bowl. Baby's bowl. Why don't you use the one you used for baby? Or do you want a little one? Look. Use a Play-Doh bowl. No, these don't just triple. I hope that was an accident.
No.
No? I think maybe I'll do this reveal on live then, should I?
Don't like it.
You don't want to use that bowl. Okay. Do you want me to show you your presents? Annabelle, do you want to see your presents now?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, so we'll get Auntie Liz to come and watch this video as well later. She can watch. So look. Da, da, da. Are you ready? Okay, right, so I
Everybody's gone to sleep.
feel like I need to change the camera angle now.
Everybody's gone to sleep, Mummy.
Just to show that everywhere I go there's a bin. Oh, the bin's struggling.
Everybody.
Oh, Annabelle. Just stick your foot out like that, darling. Trip hazard. Hello, welcome back. If you've just come back in, oh, that's a better camera angle, isn't it? That's a better view of the light. And if you've just come in, hello, welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching. Please hit the thumbs up button.
Everybody's going to sleep, Mummy.
Okay, this is Annabelle. She's 2¼ months old. How old are you, Annabelle?
2.
And what's your name?
I'm not back.
Good girl. Are you happy today?
I got my little bear.
You've got your little bears. Come and look. Well, the camera's gone now because you've moved the camera again. You're going to get a good view of my mother, guys. Here she is. So we're just moving this.
I got my house.
No, stop moving the house. We're trying to get you on camera. Okay.
Everybody, I got my teddy bears.
We're on a Mac Pro. No, we're not. We're on a MacBook Air. Sorry, I had it but this is the Air. Don't need a Pro anymore, I don't think, really. Well, maybe I do, but my Mac needs to. Annabelle, you keep moving the teddies.
Gone to sleep.
Shall we get the presents out? Are you ready? You ready?
Ready?
This is from Auntie Liz.
Can I open it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Mummy's going to take. You hold it. I'm going to take my gloves off. Look at the gloves in the background.
Take it now.
Never-ending fun with kids. Yes, Liam. Oh, that sounded funny. Yes, yes. Oh, that was so cute.
There's a chocolate egg.
No. Is there? You've got a chocolate egg?
Yeah.
Tell everybody on the stream, on the live stream. This is a live video. It's going out right now.
Tell
everybody.
plate.
Tell everybody. Do you like Peppa Pig?
No.
Don't push the bin in the box. It will spin. Yes, you like Peppa. Not very pretty, is it? Having these out. It's functional having your gloves out on the oven door. I'll tell you that much. So Right, so you might have an egg. Let's get it open then. We're not going to put it on the floor in case it's breakable. Oh, it says you got to eat the egg before a year's time. Do you think you can keep the egg that long? I love packaging. You won't keep it that. You'll eat it sooner than that.
Yeah.
Yes. So if Auntie Liz is watching this, what do you say?
Thank you, Auntie.
Go.
Don't open it.
Yeah.
Ah,
It's not breakable. That's good. Obviously, your auntie's very switched on and clever anyway. But some things are too cute to be sensible with anyway. If you're going to buy a cute bowl, oh look, aren't they adorable? Oh, it's just rolled on the floor. It's okay. It's got it. Oh, isn't that cute? This is going to go in my eBay packaging. I'm going to use it to bulk out a box or something.
I can try the chocolate egg.
You can try the chocolate egg. What, 11 o'clock?
There's one chocolate egg.
It's actually quite good having this box. I can just turn the angle around. Sorry, you've got a bean wherever you look. Woman, what are you doing?
I'm finding a chocolate egg.
Oh. Don't drop on the floor. I'll have to wash it now, sweetie. I knew it was going to happen too late. I knew it was going to happen too late. So we're going to wash the egg. Who washes chocolate? I mean, never mind. It's just what we do.
I'm going to put some cup of tea in it.
You can put a cup of tea in your cup. Okay, see you later. Right, guys, I might do a bit of normal videoing in a minute, and we'll share the rest of the toys with my sister in a separate video, because I don't want this to be made for kids, because I'm just not used to that. Trying to keep all my content open at the moment. I can't believe I've just washed a chocolate egg. Let me come and see you guys. I'm back. So the weather here, I didn't get to finish commenting on. Oh my gosh, I've got an egg too. She gave me an egg. Oh, I love my sister. She's brilliant. Oh, yummy. Oh, you know, sometimes when you're a mum, you just, like you pinch a bit of your kid's chocolate egg and you have a quick, and you don't really enjoy it. And you get something like this from Thornton's with lovely little chocolates in as well. Makes you feel better. Oh, crikey, hello. Annabelle's back for another wee. Just makes you feel good so you can have a chill out and enjoy it more. Let's go.
Chocolate egg.
Well, it's drying at the moment because it fell on the floor, didn't it? Oh, guys, I'll never forget. I don't know if any of you are old enough to see it, but if you've watched,
I don't want chocolate egg in my bowl.
you need to wash your hands on here, please, first. If you've ever watched You've Been Framed, I'll have to take the potty away in a second. If you've ever watched, I thought Mark was downstairs. I don't know why I thought he was downstairs, not upstairs, hearing everything I'm saying. I thought,
All done.
you need a cloth, don't you? Here you go. I thought, no, I'm losing my marbles. You've Been Framed, right? It's a comedy show. The beacons are lit.
I did it.
Liam calls for chocolate. What does that mean? The beacons are lit. Like I've made you want chocolate egg now. Is that what you're saying?
Bowl.
Tuck in. It's only 11 o'clock. Tuck in.
Please, Mummy.
So You've Been Framed, right? It's a comedy clip program
Mummy.
about things that go wrong.
Please,
Home videos, basically. And I remember this one of this little toddler eating a chocolate egg. Calm down. You're heavy. You're heavy, and I'm getting hot.
No, I
Well,
in my bowl.
You're not having it all because you're going to eat it all, aren't you?
No, I want it.
You will. How do you break a chocolate egg that's melted with milk? I know. I'll put this around it. And this poor little kid had an egg, and in those days, eggs actually had the Smarties inside them, and you shook them, and you could hear the Smarties, and it was such good fun. Try and break it like this. I'm not going to break it over the ground because it would possibly end up in loss. Here we go. It's cracking nicely. And I just remember this poor little toddler on this video dropped his egg outside, and all the Smarties fell out on the floor, and I felt so bad for him. I'm sure you guys have had a moment like that. So Annabelle wants to use a bowl, so we've got our cream stuff out anyway, so she can have a bit of chocolate in the bowl. I guess she's not having proper lunch then. She's had some snacks for parts of the morning. I'm going to get rid of this egg before she sees it. Yes. Ta-da! Yummy, yummy.
No, it's much chocolate.
I knew I put too little in there, but I had to act quick. Right, you have that and I'll put some more in afterwards, okay? If this tissue hadn't been on the floor, we could have used it for some art, couldn't we? We've not done the floor today, has she? So we're like, why is she sitting on the floor then? Well, it's just how it's gone. It's just how it's gone. Mad my life. So feeding a child constantly is one of the biggest things I've found. Let's try it, shall we? Get the butt break a bit off, really. Do you like your egg then, Annabelle?
Yes.
Do you like your present, your bowl?
No more, please.
Good girl, nicely asked. There we go. So that's what we're going to have for that, because you can have more later, aren't you? Yeah? Is that a good deal? I've washed your bowl. Where is your cup and spoon? Out in the lounge. Okay. So I keep all this kind of stuff. I don't know if you guys are similar. And you keep all your packaging, but I don't know actually. I'll probably just cut that cute little yellow bit out there. I might cut that out for literacy for Annabelle for reading, because she recognises that word. So I might have a little word bank of words for her to learn to read, because it's in Peppa Pig writing. And then that little pig, I'll cut that one out so she can stick it on a lolly stick. The acetate's good as well. Hopefully, no, the acetate is only a certain size. So yeah, you'll be able to get a rectangular gift box out of that, or a little cute card. Hello, welcome to the channel. Thanks for coming to watch the video. We have somebody new in the house. Welcome. If you want to chat on the chat, post your post your YouTube channel and go see each other. Go see each other's channel, share some love, as they say. I'm not breathing. Talking too much, not breathing. Oh, am I going to lose you, Liam? Your dad's online. Your dad's on now, on live. He's done a thumbs up too. I did a double thumbs up. Must be something in the water in England today. Sorry about this noise. My watch doesn't normally notify me, because I normally have it on silent. So let me turn it on silent again. Okay. So, yeah, fair enough. Oh, that's funny. I chat so much on my lives. Am I getting those lines? I do my makeup, and then like an hour later, I blink and I have these little panda bits. But luckily, I can see myself in the mirror, and it's not so bad. It's nothing worse than someone talking to you for an hour, and then you go out and you're looking in the mirror and you're like, oh my god, I had these lines. How did they not tell me? And you feel like, all right, yeah, less said about that. Anyway, there's a lot less to be frustrated about with life these days now that we're on lockdown. No rushing around late for things. Thank you. That's a good sized spoon as well. Reminds me of Humpty Dumpty egg spoon. That's super cute. I'm going to wash that for you in a minute. I've spilled a load of water in here. So we've done snack and a bit of play. I didn't get to finish the dishwasher cleaning. Okay, hopefully I'm going to get some peace and quiet. But Daddy's not downstairs, so I've got to kind of watch the lounge. Yeah, so Liam is asking, this is what we should do in a live. I'll quote the chat text and then answer it. So now I'm trying to sound like a presenter. So Liam's question was, you said earlier that due to lockdown, he wasn't working. May I ask what you do? You can. It might be a very long answer. By trade, Liam, I'm a language tutor. So I go into schools, teach adults, children, do kids clubs, private tuition for French and Spanish. Over the last, I've lost count how many years now, 2006, 14 years. So over the last 14 years, I've done all kinds of teaching, tutoring, private, public, schoolwork, and English and Italian in the mix too, because of my language knowledge. I've dedicated my life to learning languages and studying them at uni and travelling. So I have a lot of skills in that area. And so my passion lies strongly in that area. But as you can sort of see from this video, I've been a little bit, anxious, multitasking between you guys, what I want to say, what I'm doing with my cleaning right now, and worrying about a daughter, a constant changeable thing coming in, that I'm kind of, I don't do best sometimes when there's a lot of stuff whizzing around. And I stopped teaching in schools when I had my daughter, because it was so anxiety provoking. It just made me so, I didn't realise, because I've always been a hard worker, and I just put it down to stress. I do want to know what you do as well, Liam. I am intrigued. If you want to disclose, if not, I don't know how you're going to tell me. I suppose you go into the industry, computing. That's interesting too. I'm just guessing. And with all the, I don't know, it's a weird thing. It's like, it's not like I was like, oh, I was on edge all the time, but I was always stressed. It was a lot of labour. Hi, welcome to the channel. Oh, I've got some common ground to talk to you about that. Animals doing. No, it's a weird. See what I mean? It's constant with children. I'll come back to that. Resh, hi, my new friend. Were you the one who said I was at 666 yesterday and you subscribed? Was that Red? Wow. But I'm one of your new subscribers. Thank you. Were you on 14? Were you 13 and I subscribed when you were 14 yesterday? Maybe. I'm going to have to tend to my daughter. She's doing a very good job cleaning up, aren't you? I'll wipe your bottle down and it's okay. I'm currently doing a vlog of family life at home with my daughter. She has potty trained now, so she's able to completely look after herself, going to the toilet without nappies. And let's just pull it in, darling. So I have to I just wanted to show you guys mummy life just general, while we could do a live stream together. I'm just going to put this in the toilet. Annabelle, please wash your hands. Sorry, I'll be back in a second. Time to disinfect the potty. It's never ending. So I was talking about postnatal anxiety. It was you, Resh. Thank you. Cool. You're welcome. Happy to support fellow small YouTubers. So with the... Okay, let me go back. With teaching languages in a classroom in a school, I was under so much pressure. Oh, this one. Mummy's washing it, darling. Okay? Can you ask Daddy to throw some tea towels down? If you get a minute. Please, Annabelle.
Can you give me some tea towels?
Just to keep her busy, I'll ask her to do things.
But he's not.
No, but he can throw some down when he's next going to the toilet, can't he? Okay, well, you can use a normal cloth to dry it. Okay, Annabelle's got this new Peppa Pig melamine set that she's so excited to use. Wash your hands first, darling. Wash your hands first. In this bowl, good girl. So I had to get her a bowl to wash it. Hey, another person, nice to see you. I'm a bit stressed, guys. I've got my toddler here and I'm not getting much time to think and talk. So I'm talking about my job. When I had Annabelle, I was teaching in schools French was the big subject there. And I would be going into a classroom. I had a 40-minute window between each one. So 40 minutes, 40 minutes, 40 minutes. And you've got to go into the classroom, set up your laptop, connect to the projector, find a space on the desk because a teacher's been in there, it's their desk. And you're going to, give them room to move around. And the whole situation, you've then got to deliver a lesson. So you've got to get kids sat down and ready. They'll be switching rooms or whatever as well, some of them. Or you switch rooms. They've got to get their books out. If you hand them out, it will take forever and you can't use that time to do stuff with them. So you kind of have to give them jobs. You set the tone for the lesson, blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, before you can even start to teach, there's so much going on. And then when you have a teaching session, you've then got to do the reverse. You've got to pack everything away. You've got to get the kids to, to wrap up, to stop their activity. This is an alarm saying make animals lunch because the day goes too fast and I don't realise. Well, you're already doing it, so I might as well carry on. So Annabelle, guys, put your links in the box. Send me your links to promote your channels. Resh, I've just given you the chance to put yours in. I have not met you for very long, but I'm sure you're going to be responsible. Anyway. The beacons are lit from the Lord. Oh, Ginger, I know, Liam, I know the Lord of the Rings. I just can't remember. It's a signal, isn't it? It's a signal to say, right, you guys can see this happening and you can see this happening and this happening. Something's happening and the dragon. Also, I was thinking about How to Train Your Dragon had that in as well, didn't it? I don't know. I love Lord of the Rings. Love, love, love it. Brilliant. And The Hobbit. So teaching, that was one example why teaching languages was very stressful, because then if you've got 30 naughty kids always play up for the visiting teachers. So you have to be extra stern and sharp with them. Plus, you're doing a different lesson plan with different age group, different classes. So you can go from one classroom to another, up and down the corridors. And it's just like you only get about 15 minutes quality learning time once you've actually got going. So it's not the optimal thing. But the kids did love the lessons and they were great fun. And depends what the school was like and how good, well behaved the kids were in the classes as well, and how enjoyable it was as well. I should probably do a video on that one day. Nightmare classes, the truth about tutoring in schools, but I was run ragged because I was teaching adults and kids, weekends, evenings, schools, and I ran a team of administrators who were training to run business while I was out and about. They'd be answering inquiries, sorting out my emails. In theory, they were going to help me with worksheets and PowerPoint prep and everything, but we just couldn't stitch it all together because I needed to be working, teaching, and I couldn't spare the time to really oversee it and properly project manage it all. So I had to wind the business down in the end. So from then on, the best money is in tutoring languages one-on-one. But I found that even that stressed me out because managing someone else's expectations and to deliver a really amazing lesson that I'm renowned for takes a lot of effort to prepare the materials. You can't really charge enough to cover your fee for travelling and the time you're taking out to go and travel and to do all the prep and to do the homework. People expect an hour session and loads of homework as well. But you need to really go through the homework with them so the thought process is fresh and you can correct and mark it on and so on. Resh, I'll answer your question in a second. But the tutoring side of things, I mean, it's easy to just kind of, for someone to just have a conversation lesson on Skype with me and just say, hey, Tasha, can I practice my French with you? And then I just charge a lot less, but I'm not even going down that route. So I've kind of paused it for now. My only clients I had that I kept on, which were really lovely and easy to teach, really, not easy, but simple to do and structure. So I had my pattern and we worked really well together. Lovely, lovely Canadian family. But since they shut down, I've not been to see them, and they've had so much work from the school and they're immigrating back to Canada, so they don't really necessarily need to keep going. But I haven't had that conversation with them, but May was their it's May already. May was their due departure date or due. So that was my nice little top up of income with low costs, because it was just turning up and tutoring and using lots of fun props and learning materials. We would do lots of crafts together, and the boys would just love it. We'd have a really good fun day. We'd have 2 hours together each time, and the boys would do pancake. They loved making pancakes. Every year we would do a pancake lesson where they get to choose their ingredients, all in French, and order in French and discuss the food in French and blah, blah, blah. Make the menus, do it as a shop, buying and selling the ingredients, and buying and selling the pancake as a waitress or waiter service in a shop. So it was really, really good fun. It'd be nice to go back to that one day, but I just don't think, for me, when I get stressed out worrying about if the lesson's going to be really good, I panic before the lesson. I kind of managed it so well that I just thought it was me running around getting tired and stressed. But when you're a perfectionist and you want to do a really good job and you've devoted your life to learning languages and teaching people how to learn them, you want to do such a great job. And if your fees are quite high, you have to do a good job. And to be able to give people homework, it takes a lot of lesson prep. You can't just turn up and go, da-da, let's talk. Let me do this activity. Here's your homework. You have to physically give them stuff that they understand how to do when you haven't got much time to brief them on the homework, because you're teaching them the teaching part in the lesson. And you're travelling around, and it's then the in-between. So when you're teaching, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 7 clients a day. You're going from one place to another. Things pop up on your phone. You jump in the car, you catch up, you go from next place to next place. And you've got all these distractions, and you've got to eat, drink, go to the toilet. And it's just, there's like, when you get so busy, it's just too much. So that's part of the story. So I've been kind of trying to step back from that for years anyway. Well, I hope you're going to wipe it then. All right. So, oh my gosh, there's loads of it. But you're doing a good job cleaning up. So the business model for a while was build it big with a team of administrators we had a really great system of answering emails and inquiries, and making sure that the important, relevant inquiries like French and Spanish got answered, and the ones where I wasn't really teaching English anymore, they kind of got passed to the side a little bit. They would build the business really big, so I would stand back from the business and I would work from home, supporting the management process, supporting the team, and I would recruit and hire more teachers. But when I was pregnant, no, you're going to fall and slip on that. That's dangerous. You've tipped that. Right, out you go. Now, out you go. You are not safe in here. You're going to slip on there. Out you go, please. I would like you to take a minute of time out. I'm afraid your punishment, I don't usually use that word, you are not having that. What do you say? That is unacceptable. No, what do you say about all this mess?
Sorry, Mummy.
I would ask you to clean it up, but I don't want you to slip. How dangerous is it when you have water everywhere? How dangerous, Annabelle? Is it dangerous to have water on the kitchen floor?
Yes.
What can happen?
I take water on there.
Yeah, but what could happen to you if you slip? What would happen if you slipped? Annabelle? Don't touch the bit steps. What would you do if you slipped? Would you bang your head? Oh dear. Off you go. Slowly. She's got wet feet already. Take your slippers off, please. You can't, seriously, like, you can't. I mean, I've tried to stop her doing water play for so long. You didn't even see that, did you? She's covered this whole lid with water. Yeah, so that is my teaching days. And then when I was pregnant, I didn't have time to recruit the teachers because I was teaching all the time. So to recruit decent teachers, not just people who want to be and have done a little bit, people fake a lot of stuff. So you really got to have good experience or really do a lot of due diligence to manage the process. 5 guys viewing, 5 people viewing. It's brilliant. It's nice. It's nice having people in. So when you have, I thought I'd turn the camera enough to still be in shot. She tipped her little bowl out on the floor. And I haven't got any tea towels downstairs. And I've told her she's not allowed to have water there on the floor because she will make it dangerous and she'll slip. Slippers, good? Right. No more water anymore. Okay? So in the end, it was all just too much to physically make happen. So I stopped. I stopped eating when I had my daughter anyway. I actually stopped early because I just wanted to have a relaxed period before she was born to just unwind a bit. Little did I know I'd need a few years to unwind from all the hours I was working. So then I went from working from so I was trying to work. Don't think I did much work at home. I was trying to just chill out and enjoy stuff, but I was feeling a bit rotten too. I was exhausted and wasn't sleeping very well when I was pregnant. And when she came, I was trying to get all my videos off every day onto the computer. So I was trying to do that whilst breastfeeding and stuff. So I'd have my laptop hooked up next to me. I was trying to answer emails, do these bits. And then I had my tax return to do, which I was several years behind because just perfectionism, anxiety, all that stuff again. Couldn't get them done. Just kept procrastinating. I kept having all these details popping up, and I was like worrying about this. What if this receipt goes this way and this way? What do I do with it? I was overcomplicated. I was just paralysis by analysis. So I had that stress for 30 months. Then I went back after like 5 months or 5 weeks. I can't remember. 5 months. Did some kids club sessions for my clients who were like, "Can we come and do some French again?" So I'd let my daughter stay at my mum's in the afternoons, and I'd pop up to the school in the village and do French club. And it just reminded me how stressful it is running a club when you've only got 100 kids at the school, say, or maybe 300 kids, and you're trying to appeal. You need enough children of the same age. Bearing in mind, you're too busy to advertise and make a really fancy campaign to lure in more people. So you're running around teaching all day long. And then a new term comes and you get like 4 people. And you've got your darling regulars who are wonderful. And then you get a child who's in reception who doesn't want to do any of the activities you put on. And you're like, I've got these kids who are in flow, they're brilliant, and then you've got to entertain this little one. You've got to put as much care and attention as you can into this other little child to help them in their first experience of French. And you're just like there for 45 minutes. You've done all your prep in advance. You've done so much work to get all these different activities ready for them. But it's a French club, so it's supposed to be a little bit of unstructured, explore, play, do what you fancy kind of thing, and have a good experience immersed in French. But you still have the expectation to teach them stuff because the parents are paying money for them to go and they want them to do a certain amount of measurables, say. And I was just like, I'm going to have to give this up as well. So, and had a few clients, sort of on and off, doing a few sessions each. One was unreliable in their scheduling and timing, so we had a break. And then when we came back, they were unavailable, and that was just messy. It was more stressful having them in the diary every week to be cancelled. So that one came to an end. And then another lady, she was very corporate. She was an absolute darling. She was a lovely, lovely lady. She had a very corporate need, a very sales-based, key account management-based conversations. And I didn't have those conversations when I learned French and I lived in France, so I couldn't really delve too much into that side of things. So I was trying to help with the fluency, her thinking and time frame. And postnatal, I was six. My daughter was a year old when I started with this lady. And I just found the lessons didn't flow as well as they used to when I was teaching at the top of my game. And I felt the need to justify a lot of the advice I was giving, and that was me, not her. And the lesson just didn't quite flow together. We got on really well, but it just didn't quite go right. So designing the sessions and being out of the teaching for a while, I wasn't so used to kind of where are my materials, where's my stuff, having the time to just have a few hours to plan my lessons for her. So she politely stopped. And she gave a really lovely reason, but I think it was perhaps just because it just wasn't working. And sometimes the client isn't right for you, that the way they want to be taught isn't for you, or their objectives and goals aren't quite right. And it might be great to start with, but then as you go through the course, you need a different technique or a different tutor, which sometimes I would do that. I would bring in a native tutor to do some accent fine-tuning, or I would bring in a traditional grammarian teacher to go through the more deepened grammar knowledge with them, because I like to do the tutoring and the speaking. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up button there.
Cheese. I need chocolate. Need chocolate.
You need chocolate cheese.
Need chocolate.
I can get you a baby bow cheese. Shirley, hi, I met you last week. Nice to meet you. Thanks for hitting the like button, guys. If you're in here and enjoying yourselves. I've been talking about my life, career in languages. Resh has been patiently waiting for my answer. Oh, I see. This is mummy life, mummy vlog, mom life. I didn't want to put the American spelling. Brilliant. I was looking for a bowl in the title. I didn't want to put mom life, because I'm a mum. I'm English, British. So, Resh, your question, your answer was. Alors bon bah je peux parler français si tu veux, mais le reste des gens vont pas comprendre tout, mais on peut essayer. Voilà. Alors ma fille, elle se sert des petits biscuits, merci. Une petite cacahuète. Vous voulez des cacahuètes? My daughter, sorry guys, Resh was just asking if I speak to talk a bit of French there. All I was saying was, should we talk a bit of French? I'm not sure if the rest are going to understand. My daughter's serving herself some biscuits. Here's a peanut. Would you like a peanut? That's what I was saying. Resh, your answer. Let me come back to the chat. Liam, I will come back to the night manager for Morrison's bit soon as well, if you're still here. Hi, Shelley. Lovely to see you. Put your links in, guys. You may as well chat to each other and put a little promo in there. It's always annoying, I find, when I'm on live, I don't have the time to go and search people. Is there anything wrong with doing that, putting your links in? Is there anything for spam? Why some people don't do that? I kind of think if someone's talking. I'm just having a breather because my body needs to breathe. When I talk really fast, I don't breathe enough. Did I eat that peanut? Oh no, it's been on the floor. It's fine, I do keep the house really clean, but I don't like things off the floor. And Emma likes these little mini biscuits. And she's having what she wants right now because I'm busy. I'm spending a lot of time making salads for her and she doesn't always eat them, so I'm going for a quick win today. Yummy. They're in a peanut bowl, so they taste really nice. I'm going to get you some cheese, darling. And you can open it because that'll keep me. So Annabelle Shelley is 2 1/4. She was born on 21st of December. So perhaps she's a bit more than that now. Resh, you've just read my bio. And when you say you're an entrepreneur, Natasha, is your focus on motherhood? Or are you exploring this and other ideas? I'm no way exploring motherhood as an entrepreneur-based business. I'm an entrepreneur because I've always had little business sidelines and little wheeling and dealing things going on where I'll see an opportunity and have a little go at it. I've always built my own websites, not from coding from scratch because I tried that and it's just too much work. I've kind of built up social media groups to monetize it when the time is right, building audiences. I've got a Forever Living business, which is now a Vera business. So some businesses, Resh, are my own. Some businesses I'm using a product from a certain company, and I'll retail that for a bit of extra profit. So I crave variety. So let me see. My current business activities are, my private side of things is selling because I'm actually not trading right now because I was teaching. That stopped last month. So my income wasn't really enough at that point anyway. But now I need to top it up and replace any income that I'm not getting at all. So I need to start from scratch. So I need to act fast. So I had my blog set up from years ago. I'm trying to get my Natasha Natas blog looking better and updated. But because I'm doing my YouTube side of things, that's a lot of work every week. And that side of things is about motherhood, because that's a big part of my day, and I get lots of ideas of what I can do and helping parents to learn and things that way. And also, another thumbs up. Thank you very much. Welcome, guys. It's lovely to see you. Oh yeah, Brazil. Oh, Shirley Rodriguez, you're the lady who sings. I recognised your name, but now you've said Brazil. I'm like, yes, you are the lady who does the singing. And you say your English isn't brilliant, but it's good. It's good. It's good enough for singing. It's good enough for chatting. So, go and watch Shirley's channel, guys. It's just a little bit of singing in a very chilled way. What I was going to say, entrepreneurism. So I have aloe vera products that you can buy from anywhere in the world. If you are interested, I will put the link somewhere at some point, maybe on my bio. And aloe vera is like the best thing for skin problems. I can't say more than that because trading standards and all that kind of stuff. So that's a nice little side income, and you can build a business with that all over the world. My blog, I wanted to do affiliate marketing. I've been trying to do some affiliate marketing over the time. I'm really useless at it. Or Google, Amazon, shaft you. I don't know really how to. I don't feel it's working right with Amazon because I've promoted links. But if I put them into my videos more, if I put them into my blog more, make more of a conscious effort rather than just using my social media. There's a way I do it with some of my groups. And also, from going to Days Out, I suppose that's the motherhood side. From Days Out, from going on Days Out places, I'd like to monetize that. I'd like to be able to approach local businesses and say to them, well, look, I make videos as a mum, from a mum's perspective, visiting a venue. This is what I'm going to charge. If you would like a video for your channel, as many businesses find they don't have the time or the expertise to put something together, or they might want something a bit different. So I'm hoping that I can earn a little bit from a few small ventures that combine my passion for teaching, for learning, exploring, with showing people stuff. So fork. So that's that part of things. We've lost. Oh, there we go. What else? I've got my teaching materials because I'm very techy. I love my gadgets. I've got an Apple. This is a MacBook, but I've got an iMac. I need to fix. The hard drive failed, so I'm going to fix that and put a temporary. Just put an external hard drive on the side, Velcro it to the back, and run that as a boot that as the main drive. It's going to take me a bit of work to kind of download the iOS and see if I can actually get it to work. If not, I might have to pay someone to do it. And then I can have my big, massive screen and get working my worksheet design. Because again, as an ideas person, someone who's taught lots of children, and I'm good at the techie design sort of side of things, usually you only get one or the other. You get someone who makes beautiful sheets, but the content's not there. You've got to know the process of a student when they're working through a worksheet. Also the process of a teacher to get the objective through the lesson material to make sure the kids do benefit from the activities they're doing. And there are lots of teachers who want sheets and materials. That's a very slow burner. It takes ages to make worksheets, but now is the right time. Look at her, bless her. All that mess, guys, is stuff that's come today. Not all of it. That was some shopping from yesterday. And then this stuff is a mixture of my makeup, me clearing out the view of the oven. I shovel things on. Oh, it was that pot. Where's the Play-Doh gone? Look at it. Oh, it's in the ice cream. That's somewhere, isn't it? I'll have to dig out. This is the new toy. This is Play-Doh. Presents. The clothes that were too small. This was I did my facial routine down here. I haven't done that for months and months, but occasionally, if I'm not wanting to mark upstairs, I will do makeup downstairs. If I switch screens, I wonder if you can still see me. So other revenue streams I'm planning to explore, like this month, next month, are, hopefully you can see me because the camera's on. So my YouTube channel revenue, I've got some revenue from my languages channel, but it's dipped, just gone down to very, very low because of the made for kids. But if I refilm lots of stuff for adults, I can push that up. I'd like to do subscription-based service for languages instead of me teaching people in the group. Okay, from what, darling? Yeah, later. When you've had your nap, we'll open it later. Okay, your octopus. Yep. What do I want to write down? Forever Living, CD Baby. So I have a song. It's called Bonjour mes amis. If you head over to my language channel in the, I think it might be in the bio. If not, it's in the featured channels part of my channel section where it says about. It says MLS Natasha. My business is Morgan Language Solutions. That website has the ability to sell language courses on there that I pre-make, and people can sign up and receive updates, and there's a forum and stuff on all that kind of stuff that I can do. It's really good fun. Oh wow, that's really sweet. What? Oh, okay. Oh yes, my crafting business. That's why I set up in December this year. I make. Where's what, darling? What is in the bath? No, it's here because I'm going to disinfect it. Do you need a wee? Yes or no, please? How quickly do you need to go?
No.
You don't need to go? Do you need a wee, Annabelle? Please answer me. Because you do mince around sometimes. Right, back to Bella. Sorry guys, yes, I have some comments to catch up with on you guys and have a little look. I'll let them off. Yes, again, thank you so much for coming in. Welcome. So, my language channel, there is a video and it says, Bonjour mes amis, bonjour mes amis, bonjour mes amis, hello my friends. So I recorded it, put it onto iTunes. I'm probably not even collecting all the royalties really, but put it onto iTunes and I get some revenue every now and then, a few pence from the sale of the song. But it's got, that's what got my vid channel to 18,000. God, jeez, Mommy life is so rubbish. Oh my God, I've literally stood in it. Did you not even get to the potty, darling? Yeah, you're wet through. Daddy, can you chuck some clothes down, please? She's soaking wet. Thank you. Get you washed up and cleaned. Guys, this is the best real life. Trousers, knickers, socks, please. But go with baby blue if possible. That match baby blue. Not sure how. And some tea towels. This is a dirty towel for the floor. She literally soaked the floor. Thank you. Right, Annabelle. Can you stay in the kitchen? Just over here. Sorry guys, this is just literally, she just missed the potty for some reason. Told you, didn't I? I was trying to say to her, do you actually need the loo or not? And she missed it. Sweetie, Mummy can't do anything until you're clean, dry and dressed again. So, Mummy life. I'm so sorry guys, I'll get back to your comments in a second. I promise. Thank you so much for staying on. Right. Another cloth.
I don't know what it is.
A washcloth. Thank you.
The chocolate egg, Mummy. Is there chocolate egg?
It is. Right, wash time. Let's get you washed, Annabelle. Stand in this bowl for me. Because at the end of the day, oh, it's cold. You can't have cold water. At the end of the day, you can't have a child running around upstairs all the time. Every time they need to clean up, as soon as you've just got to do it here. Right, stay on that mat. I'm going to put you in here. Give you a little wash. Yeah, another wash. and then we're gonna dry you off, and then put some fresh clothes on, so you're nice and clean. Then we'll clean the floor next. Okay? Just as long as you listen to Mummy, you won't slip and hurt yourself. Reach this. One arm, wash up arm, other arm holding her. How many arms have I got? You're having fun, Annabelle, aren't you? It's okay sometimes, isn't it, to miss the potty? Good girl for telling Mummy. Yeah? Okay, stand up nice and tall. Don't wiggle because you don't want to fall. No, I said don't wiggle, darling. You're going to stand on this little cloth. Yeah. And I'm going to get the towel and dry you off. Because if you move, you're going to slip. Ooh. Daddy, did you chuck any old towels down? Knickers? Did the knickers come down? Oh. There are some. I can't find your underwear, darling. Oh, did you see the whole floor? Sorry, not very. Hoping to stick my massive bum in the air. And about, just stay still, please. Right, well, she's going to have to not have undies on for a second, because if we haven't got any washed, that's embarrassing. You're going to get dizzy. Right. You dry.
Oh, your head.
Oh, dear. Do you guys have this every day? Well, your child is, she does this maybe once every couple of days. She misses somewhere, she catches the floor. Like, she drank loads of water this morning, that's fine. No. Don't go on the dirty stuff. I don't want you to slip. I get so scared that she's going to run into, you can't see the floor, Annabelle. You can't see the
chocolate egg. Can you open the chocolate egg?
Darling, no. I'm trying to make sure. Sweetie, Annabelle, let Mummy focus on cleaning up so you're safe. I just panicked on the floor like this. One slip and she'll bang her head. Do herself an injury. Right, that's clean. Annabelle, are you dry? I need this dry, it's not clean. Let me clean you up. I'll clean you up. Let me get you dressed. Right. Sit here, please. Sit on the chair. Put your leggings on and your socks on. Sit on the chair, she says. You haven't started potty training yet. One less thing you need you to do. Oh. You know what though? I want to just focus on cleaning you up first, darling, getting you nice and warm again. Okay?
Where's my hat gone?
Right. Clean the leggings. Oh, what's that?
Nicholas.
Yay! You must be psychic, so I was just going to say. Yay, got knickers.
Yay! Clever Daddy.
Clever Daddy, good girl. That's it. She said, clever Daddy. Right, so that's that. We'll put your trousers on at the same time and they can come up together. Daddy's got your new top. You don't need a new top, do you?
Top.
What's a pop top?
I got a new one top on.
Oh. Now Mummy's going to clean the floor. Okay? So you mustn't go on it. Okay? Just play with your toys this side for a minute while I spray the floor. The joys of motherhood. I suppose. So we've got this Dettol stuff, that's great. You just splash it around and you can wipe it with anything to wipe it up. My slipper's got in the mix. I'm going to have to say goodbye to those to the washing machine. No problem. guys, what are you having to drink to eat today? Shirley in Brazil, what do you guys eat for breakfast? I'm going to let that sit for a minute before I wipe it, actually. Just going to read the next comment I've missed. Okay. Good morning. What does Shirley say? Like is, please. Or like LS, please. Like the live stream, please. Are you asking us to like your live stream or we'll come and like your videos, of course. Gosh, this has been a really insightful live stream, Natasha. Speak French too. Je parle français aussi. Mon père est né à l'île Maurice. Mauritius? Is that Mauritius? If so, woohoo, well done you. That's lovely. We do need to go into the lounge because my battery's on 10%. You know when I mentioned to you guys about the Mac? I'm just going to clean the floor first. I mentioned that because I like my gadgets and I like my digital technology. And then as such, I like the software on them. So I like design software, I like PowerPoint and anything you can do on a Mac or a PC. That's why I mentioned that. And I love drawing on my tablet. So that's kind of where I was going with it. Let's have a chill out in the lounge. Yes. Well, you're already there now, so why are you asking me? My cup of tea smells cold, but hey. I don't know where your bears went. I've got a little space here now. I can have my laptop here. 10% resistance. I'm okay. When it gets to 6, it will just cut. So have a breather. Yes, that's not complete, but it has got another 9 in it. The rest are to be added. So the kitchen behind the sofa. I can't see, so you put a dollar on the sofa. So she'll be echoing, making lots of noise. Oh, Liam's still here. Thank you. Okay. Shirley, I don't speak English very well. Lol, I try. The bar is so high for speaking English, isn't it? People have to speak so much for people to feel like they can speak well in English. But if you just speak a little bit of French, oh, you're really good at speaking French. It's kind of like, oh, I don't speak much, but hey. I know it's different for me because I'm fluent. I can talk in almost any situation. I can talk to anyone about anything in French. I might not have all the words, but I can. Fluent is fluid. It's fluent. It's flowing. I have a story about Italian for another day too. So, Resh is a from scratch coder. I did HTML at uni as an extra module because I finished my degree with the Open University. If I'd gone back to uni, I would have gone back to, I don't know, I wouldn't have wanted to live out of town because I would have needed a car. My family didn't want me to be driving to and from Liverpool owning a car and stuff. And then you're living with you don't know who you're going to be living with. If you have an outside of the town digs with older students. If you live in student residence, you're always going to be going out partying, and I'm not one to tear down a night out. I am now more than a mummy, but that's different. But at uni, I didn't go back to my traditional uni. I wanted to finish my degree and work from home kind of thing. So I finished it with the Open University. And I needed to do a filler course to transfer across my honours points. So I did website design and principles, did some coding and stuff. And it's good because I'm a language person. It's HTML and all that kind of stuff and CSS. It's great, but I just wasn't in the headspace as a small percentage of my course going to do loads of coding. But it gave me a massive interest in web design and principles to take on that. So, Rish, you used to be an aerospace designer of all things. That sounds absolutely amazing. You guys are all very incredible in your own ways. There's so much fascinating stuff to learn from you guys. You're currently in the middle of building a website for a business that 2 partners and you are setting up. It has to remain a bit cryptic. Okay. Segue aside. What segue aside? You're helping Jessie with some graphic design. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That is so sweet of you to offer to help me with anything. Thank you. Yeah, I haven't hired anyone's services for a long time with graphic design. The last time I did was actually some advice on the sizing for graphics for the website. I think I've kind of fixed that now, but there might be something. I've done a lot of my stuff on Canva recently. Did my logo for Natasha's Creations. If you can see that, .co.uk, that's my Shopify store of my crafts. I was in the middle of telling you guys about my crafts. That's probably an area, Resh, that we can perhaps collaborate on or something. Maybe there's services you want to list and I can link to them and have a kind of see. I don't know. There's ways to do things in that way. But my crafts business, I forgot to tell you guys, my crafts business is I make Christmas Eve boxes from wood and I paint them. I might start sourcing some that are already painted. And I do the vinyl graphics where it says Baby Joseph or Annabelle's Christmas Eve box and put a bow and make them look pretty. Okay. Well, you do it how you can. So that's the kind of fun side, because for me, as a recovering postnatal, as a mummy who had postnatal issues, it's nice to sit and craft and do paper crafts. And I love things with paper, making things. This is going to be a gift box for a friend, and this is old school. This is making it by hand with a scoring bone folder thingy and a folder. Annabelle had to doodle on it and thought, you know what, I'll keep that, until I thought, that will rub off on my final product. But this is a box. It's going to be folded in on itself, folded down again. I've only folded one side though, into a beautiful gift box. And then I put acetate. Remember I said to you earlier I was going to save the acetate from that box. I'm really grateful, guys, that you stayed online. It's so lovely to have people in the room while I'm doing a live stream. It's lovely. Even if you're not fully watching, that's fine. So Resh, there's probably things where you might have some ideas on how to help me to make something using your technical knowledge. I can hire for certain things like that in the future. I love graphic designers. I just think they're so clever and talented, and I've hired a few on over the years from Fiverr and places like that, and other places where I've put a job ad out there and someone's come back to me. I definitely prefer to hire graphic designers from outside of the UK. Lovely. And because, as you asked, Resh, about the entrepreneur side, I do have so many little business projects I've set up and stuff that often do need their own identity. So therefore, I need another flyer or another banner or something. Flyers I find are hardest because you've got to focus the information you want on a flyer, and you've got to do the layout and everything. So you kind of need to think like a marketer and a psychologist. What do people want to see on a flyer? What do they need on a flyer versus what goes onto the website and stuff? So Resh, you're very lucky that, from what I can assume, you work from home, you have your own business, you're freelance, or maybe contract as well, but you can work from wherever in the world. That's what my entrepreneurial side wants to do. That was the goal before I had Annabelle, that I didn't achieve because the business got so big, I was too busy and it just had to collapse because I couldn't maintain it. So coming from the ground upwards again, I want to use my language skills, my people skills, my passion for making content and sharing it. I want to use those skills to turn them into multiple revenue streams.
Everybody's going to sleep.
Oh, wonderful. Do you want to come on camera a minute?
Where's
I miss you. I want to cuddle.
Mummy?
I don't know where you put your bears, sweetheart. Make sure I'm charging. I am charging. Their battery's going up. And I know some people might be thinking, and I often get this from my friends, Natasha, I can't keep up with you. You're going 100 miles an hour, and I always have done. But I am. I just cannot switch off that feeling, that want to have several things on the go at one time. I can't. It's how I am. There are 16 different personalities in the world. I don't know if you guys have done. Oh, I love you guys. You're so great. I need to come back to your comments properly because I can't focus on one thing at a time. But to feed my personality type, if you've ever done Myers-Briggs personality testing, You must do it. You can do it for free. It's great for recruiting. It's great for knowing who's the ideal partner for you to match, to know who you need to hang out with, who's good for you. It's good for hiring employees, as I say. But it's also good for finding out how you fit in a company and what your, if you should be a boss or a subordinate, or if you should be a team player or a solo worker. If you need a people job or a away from people job, that kind of thing, or an analytical role versus a creative thing. Fantastic, Annabelle. So Myers-Briggs, that is a really good thing to help you with. And mine is a ENFP, very borderline ENTP. I think I'm more of a FP. I won't go into that in this video, but good night, fruit. Good night, teapot.
Good night, toast.
Bless her. I know, she's so cute. Anyway, so my personality type is sociable, chatty. I contribute to the energy of a room, but I also feed off bounce back off people's vibes as well. So you guys commenting is very good for me because it gives me some reassurance, and I can then bounce back off that. And me being in front of an audience is kind of my thing. Although I'm a bit shy and a bit nervous at times, it's my natural thing to be putting myself out there, giving information, guiding, teaching, leading, motivating. So coming back, what was it talking about that point? Yellow personality. So within that, it said the ideal sort of careers for that kind of personality. If you go to Google now, type in ENTP, Myers-Briggs, MYERS. In the chat there. If you type that in, you kind of understand me a lot better. Not that you need to, not that I expect you guys to kind of go to all that length, but while you're listening. Oh, it's so cute. Look, she's got a little teddy there. You are going to be an exhibitionist, aren't you? She's going to be like me. The personality type, it says, the ideal job for you is in teaching, because that's an extrovert, teacher, sometimes, not always, and the day is constantly changing because the topic, the materials, every day is different, but you kind of got a bit of structure in it as well. But my thing is, I need adventure. I need things to change constantly. I need to be around people. If I'm at home every day, my mood goes down. So it's nice to know that's not just like I'm a depressed kind of person. It's a thing that can happen if I'm home alone for several days on end. Well, I have my daughter, and on lockdown we can't leave, so I kind of feel better about not being able to get out because it's not my choice to stay in. It's the situation. So yes. So let's see. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. I don't know why I put on the Mr. Bean accent there. I don't know. That's not even Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean is hilarious. So I grew up with him and he was so funny. So Liam, I was born in 82. So that makes me 38 in July. Roughly.
Everybody's going to sleep.
Just kind of thinking what sort of age range you are, because I did just based on the games and stuff that are out on your channel. I think some of them were I don't know if they were. I watched them and commented, so but I've slept since then. But thank you very much for the compliment. I don't mind you bouncing between one and the other. That's fine. So Resh says, very happy to collaborate / help. Through my life and business, I've watched and learned different ideas, concepts and things. Okay, I've got Bunny here. I keep these cute little toys and get them out every Easter for her. Let's just drop. Just a little commercial break for you guys. Little bunny hop. I'm popping mad, I know. So one of the things I got from a lot of business, there's loads of different ways I've picked up information and ideas on business, and now the world is ready, and I'm like way behind now on times. But joint ventures, and being connected and referring business and being an agent or whatever is once you find talent, you want to keep hold of it and be able to refer business to it. So I kind of, that's why I suggested Resh to if you're interested in doing some graphic design and I couldn't give you any business because I didn't need any or I didn't want to buy anything at this stage, I could we could always take on a few artists for certain projects in my craft business. Hop little bunnies, hop hop hop, hop hop hop, hop hop hop, hop little bunnies, hop hop hop, hop hop hop. See the bunnies sleeping. I've started too high. See the bunny sleeping till it's nearly noon. Shall we wake them with a merry tune? They're so still, are they ill? Wake up, little bunnies. Hop, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Hop, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Hop, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Hop, hop, hop. Yeah, well done. See the bunnies sleeping till it's noon. Shall we wake them with a merry tune? They're so still.
They're so still. Wake up, little bunnies. Hop. Little bunnies. Hop, hop, hop. Hop, hop, hop. Hop, hop, hop. Hop, hop, hop.
Well, I can't believe Mummy sang on national YouTube, on world YouTube live. I've obviously not got stage fright singing. I don't breathe in my diaphragm to sing properly, so that's half my problem. So, what else have I missed? Ingratiating. Yeah, I don't quite know the meaning of that word, actually, ingratiating. I think it means being very gracious, or I don't know, if it's too much. To be awesome. I think they seem to be able to lend their hands to make complex mentally. Yes, I was going to comment. I'll come back to that comment. I was going to comment actually on what a lot of people say to me. I'm going 100 miles an hour, things are going really fast. I'm doing all these activities. But yes, I need all these different angles in my life, and people say jack of all trades, master of none. But I just segment my month or week or whatever. I don't do a bit of social media every day. I don't do a bit of worksheet design every day. I probably do worksheets over a whole week and then do nothing for a bit. Yes.
Little bunny.
Can I help, little bunny? How can I not? How can I not? Shirley says you're beautiful. I say, wow, you are a youngster. You are a youngster. Liam, I'm so old. And you're watching my channel. Woo! Right. Oh wow, turbocharged bunny now. Look. No, that was anticlimax, wasn't it? I just missed the camera, didn't I? That must be so loud and annoying, guys. Thank you, Shirley. I do love my daughter so much. She's my little world, aren't you? Whoa, you're going to let him fall on the floor. With what I'm talking about, yes, so I try and make sure I don't seem to be doing all these different projects, but on lockdown, the rules have changed. The world is operating differently.
Little bunnies.
So I'll slowly kind of work out the blog and the affiliate business side of things and social media monetization. But for now, the YouTube and crafting business and selling my old stuff on eBay is the current way I'm earning money. Thank you again for anyone who's just joined us. Nice to see you. Come and say hello in the chat. So, what temperature is it right now where you are? What temperature is it? Over here, we are 12 degrees centigrade. And the sun is just coming out. It's a bit windy.
Hot.
Don't bash him on my Mac. Is that a frown, Annabelle? Oh, wait. Shirley, do you habla español? Não? Sim? I do speak a little bit Portuguese, but não falo português. Muito bem, não muito bem. I did a conversation with someone in a care home for a friend of mine. She really needed to know. She needed to know. I'm getting distracted looking at comments again. She needed help. A resident who was Portuguese, who had learning difficulties, who was living there on his own, and he wanted to communicate what was going on. And she got me in to help because language line wasn't available for some reason. So I spoke to him, and we were learning to speak together. So I learned the word falo, which is I speak, and now, meaning no. Portuguese. I don't know much about the accent because I haven't had a lot of practice. Muito bem is good day. Joyce, hello. I've seen your lives and haven't been able to join because I've just not had the time to sit down and chat and speak to everybody. So I hope you're well, Joyce. Joyce is a beautiful lady. She's got the most slender figure and long, beautiful long hair. And she lives in Sweden. She's from the Philippines. So welcome, Joyce. Say hello to everybody. You can pop your link in. No one's putting links in, guys. Feel free. I don't mind you putting links in. If not, tell me why not. Are we doing something wrong? So, had off when you were almost 21. Yeah, Liam, 21 is so young these days for having children. My mum had me at 18, so I cannot speak about young parenting. But my sister was a baby when my mum was 21 then, so I completely understand it. It's a beautiful gift having a child so young because your grandparents and great grandparents, their great grandparents have time to spend with them. So I had Annabelle at 35. My nan had my mum at 35, but my nan, because my nan is so old, because my nan has lived for so long, she had the opportunity to be around. She still is. To see Annabelle. So before this lockdown, they had an amazing 2 years. 3 times a week, Annabelle would go and stay with them for a few hours and play and do stuff. Actually, guys, I did do some teaching last summer just to top up the finances in a school. I did 4 days, 3.5 days, for 2 months, and that was hard work. I put on weight. I was just like, it was great, but not, because I was just in a new school, back into the world of teaching again, and the school policy wasn't very good on behaviour. But I loved it at the same time. I really, really did. Okay, so I'm trying not to do jack of all trades, but as an online entrepreneur, I want to have that internet business. That means I can be around my daughter, I can be a mummy, because that is worth a pay cut to be able to work from home or anywhere else in the world. If you consider you need $2,000 to live and have a house and pay all your bills, I'll put it away then. So to pay all your bills and do everything, if you think, well, you need $2,000 to go to work, to drive, to have childcare. If you don't have childcare, you can maybe take $1,000 off your income and still survive. And then, yes, you're tired. Would you see these doggies? Look, let's make a box for Enza. Yes, we're going to put that a cover on this from not latex, acetate. So as I was saying, I'm trying to kind of have a nice balance of multiple income streams that kind of don't stretch me too far and dilute any of them. That they're all kind of cottage industries. I make a few craft products a month, ship them out, send them by post. I can pause that anytime. I can shut down the shop, or it's easy to do. And some of the other things, the YouTube, we kind of pick it up and you can do it from anywhere in the world. So that's the kind of aim. So Resh says it's rare
I'm very hungry,
and fantastic
Mummy.
to see someone.
I'm very hungry.
Did you hear that really weird trump? You're really hungry. You've just had cheese. Don't go downwind. You've just had cheese and, pardon me, I think we should say, you just had cheese and crisps and chocolate egg. I think you might be thirsty.
I need hungry now.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we can have some grapes or something in a minute. Okay, so Resh continues to say, to see someone able to lend their hands to so many complex and mentally and labour-intensive of entrepreneurialism. It's great to have a big dream, but being able to cogently and capably create a framework for the major aspects of an online business is a fantastic skill set, and all that entails with it. It's mega, isn't it? Setting up a shop, setting up an online e-commerce.
I'm very hungry.
We'll go and get something then. Let's go. You see how long we sat down in here for? 20 minutes before I'll go back out there again. This is Mummy life. Here's my tea, my coffee. Still, whoa, drop the laptop. Really, can't show you my coffee. Running around doing this, doing that, constantly changing. She's a little firecracker. Wouldn't change it for the world. So I do need a bit of dinner, actually. Not sure what we're gonna have. I think we should have a bread roll. Have a sandwich. Danny didn't reseal the bag, so they'll go all soggy. Okay, so kitchen life now, guys. Yes, I agree, Yash, that you need the elements of business planning, marketing, business, doing the logistics of running a business and the online market side. Obviously, a lot of people go for, oh, bye, Shirley. Bye, Shirley. Okay. Sorry to see you go, but I appreciate you coming to stay. Oh, you're a toy boy. Well, let me make it first, please. So, Joyce has had to go. We'll come and see your channels later. I haven't done it yet. It's just bread. Can you take your hand off the plate, please? And go and sit at the table. So, thanks, Shirley. So sorry you've soft cheese and ham. Let's go for it. Might make Daddy one too. So yeah, lunch. I try and avoid making lunch while Mark's home on lockdown. I say. I think I might sneak in a few more rolls while we're here. Just because it's easier to do time-saving activity. So, I haven't seen anybody eat on the live stream. I've seen people cook. Sorry, lost you. Oh gosh, can't get you back. That's better. You're now on the cooker. Let's hope I don't touch any bits of the cooker. Okay. I also get anxious when she's sat on the chair. Can you wait? Yeah? Can you wait for me to do it? Can you? Okay with everything you got. Right. Okay. So, just catch my breath. We're going to have ham, soft cheese, soft white rolls. She will not say she's hungry after this. Well, please just be a good girl for Mummy. Wait nice and quietly. Because you're being a bit wild now, and I think you need to go and have a sleep. So we will finish this shortly. I hope you enjoyed the experience of a fly on the wall, trying to be normal, but it's not normal. So if you see me on your videos and lives, God knows how I found the time to sit there and listen to everything you say and comment and be part of it. I fear missing stuff makes me feel like I'm not a very loyal watcher. Because if I'm not listening properly and I miss stuff and you say something to me that I've commented on and I miss it, I feel bad. So somehow I managed to get a bit of time to focus on your lives. God knows how, but It's different participating in a live to being in the live, that's for sure. I'm going to finish Annabal's dinner, and I don't know, I think the comments are all done. Is anyone else going live today? Oh, with the Morrison's one, that's right, yeah, good, because I remember that at some point to come back to again, then forgot. So the Morrison's thing, it's not so much Morrison's, but when I was a student, Leon, I worked in Tesco, but I also worked in Marks and Spencer when I was a sixth former. Basically, I bunked off school and 2 afternoons a week and worked the afternoon shift in the supermarket, and then did a Saturday shift there. No, it's not ready. It's not ready yet. No, it's not ready yet. You need to wait, please. And don't make me anxious that you're going to fall off the chair. Can you just shush me, darling? Play that dog. Don't make too much noise. Oh my days! Oh my days! So, we managed without TV today. No, you're not having it then, are you? You're getting ratty with us. Sorry about this. Look, you got your new cup. Woohoo! Look at your new cup. So, so I was saying, so bunking off school, I know, and it was a grammar school. I didn't have to pay to go, but it was like, you know, so I was a bit of a rebel, but so I went to Marks and Spencer's, so this really posh bob, and it's a horrible uniform. Will you stop being so ungrateful? No. Just say, no thank you, Mummy, and move it to the side. Do not keep giving me that attitude. Thank you. Well done. Much nicely said. No, you have to wait. I can't do it fast enough. Right. She's only little, bless her. She just can't wait. In that case, if you can't wait, you're not having soft cheese. You can't wait, so you just have it, darling. Oh, dearie me, honestly. So the Morrison's thing. So I actually worked nights at Tesco's at uni during the summer. So I was working on beauty, health and beauty, and then stationery, and they did a refit. So it used to be nice because I used to talk to everybody, the cleaners, actually dated one of the cleaners at Tesco's 2 years ago. I talked to everybody. He was a guy, by the way, just for clarity. And I would chat to management and all sorts. So I used to, I had happy memories of working in the supermarket in retail for several years because I went back Christmas and the next holiday. And then afterwards I worked as the sweetie lady, stocking the whole sweetie aisle at Tesco's from 12 in the afternoon until 9 at night. I did that one, so that was quite a good shift because I'd be able to go out clubbing at 9. I'd be able to work till 9. Go out clubbing, and then come sleep in, and then go into work in the afternoon. But I do remember the night shifts were really nice. I saw a video today by a lady called Kirsten's Curiosities. I don't know her yet. I just subscribed to her so I could watch her future videos. And she's a seller. She resells antiques. I think she sold Bibles on Etsy. That's what she talked about in her video today. And she mentioned when she did a Tesco stint that people worked. That she used to see from 5 o'clock till 9 o'clock at night or 12 o'clock at night. She would see 2 different kinds of people, the day people and the night people who would shop or work nights and then go shopping. And she said they were 2 different types of people. And I agree. Working a night shift is a totally different vibe. I think people are quite chilled out. Working night shift, it's a calmer time of day to work and very odd. When it's a lovely sunny hot day outside and you want to enjoy it and you can kind of stay up all night. I remember taking some Pro Plus one shift to keep me awake, and I really stupidly took an extra dose. My heart was like beating, but my brain was like, I was stacking something on the shelf, and I was just like, I just couldn't keep awake. So don't do that, guys. Don't have extra caffeine. The odd little bit is good. So You're going to crack on. That's no problem, Resh. I should be stopping soon because 2 hours is quite a lot for me. And I want to get Annabelle down for sleep. We've had a news update from the Sun newspaper. They do a nice, simple chit-chat summary of news and what's going on. And they say 18 million people from coronavirus-hit countries are let into the UK with no screening as the disease spreads. So that's what people were saying, that they're not checking people across the borders. So people at home here are staying home, and then people are just kind of coming through all around the world, spreading. Crazy. So, Resh, lovely to see you. I'll see you soon. Peace to you too. And thank you so much. And yeah, I'm sure everybody else is grateful to have met you too. So, things you think will take an hour often take several. Yeah, they do me when I get distracted. So, cool. So you actually work nights now. I suppose that's really nice because the shop's shut and people aren't there. Up all day with Alfie. Oh, and then you go to work from 9 till 6. Okay. I did 10 till 7 when I worked at Tesco's on the night shift with all the other students. And you come home and your missus goes to work. 6 o'clock in the morning, she comes home. She goes to work. And then you sleep until Alfie wakes up. Oh yeah, so you get from 6:30 till about 8. When do you sleep? How much more when do you sleep then? Oh no, that's really bad. Hang on a minute. But I know, so she comes home at 6. No, sorry, your wife comes home. I'm guessing about 5:30, 6 o'clock, your partner comes home. And then you wake up, you have a few more hours. Oh, because you'll be doing shifts and then you have, when your night's off. Okie dokie. Because that will just, you need your 8 hours daytime, if not. I wonder how that goes though. I can't remember, because when I obviously found the energy to go out clubbing as well. So if you need 8 hours a night sleep and the sleep quality is better before midnight, they say you get a better night's sleep before midnight. You go to bed at 10, happy days. I'm not sure how the quality degrades during the day. So if you have 8 hours during the day, do you need 10 hours sleep during the day to have better sleep? I'm sure most people contract their hours because there's always a doorbell ringing or a bin lying outside to wake you up. Oh, she works early. Oh, that's quite handy then. That's a long shift. Oh, she works in the care home. Oh, bless her. That's really worrying right now. Partner. Demolished it. Kept her quiet, hasn't it? So, yeah. Well, I'm kind of, you can, if you want to, no, you make the sandwiches and I'll keep talking. Yeah, well, you know me, get chatting. So, you make the sandwiches and I'll go in the lounge. Well, I'm hungry, so. Bless him. He'll wait upstairs for me to not talk because he'll come down the stairs and he'll have a wee. Annabelle, did you enjoy your dinner? Yeah, good. Right. So I'm probably going to conclude. Bless you. Yeah, I just have this feeling in my tummy when people tell me they work at nursery and care homes. I'm just like, just can't give you guys enough support and like fair dues because it's so hard. So much worry going on. So I hope you guys are staying well mentally as well as physically. And well done, you guys. Thank you guys for all that you're doing. It's been lovely chatting. It is like my therapy, coming online and chatting. All girls love to chat, don't they? All girls love to chat. Don't you touch my keypad, my mouse pad. It's been nice to talk to Resh, who's gone now, back into that zone of entrepreneurs and what are you doing as an entrepreneur and blah, blah, blah. I perhaps need to have a little business planning session. I keep doing my figures and I'm like, how much do I need to earn and what can I realistically, like projecting, what can I realistically earn from doing A, B, C and D? Well, I'm not going to earn anything from YouTube for about a year. from this channel, but my other channel is monetized. So I've got 18,000 subscribers. I had millions of views, but I stopped changing it in my email signature because it kept going up. So I think we're at maybe 6, 7, 8 million. I'm not sure. So that channel was doing really great, but I haven't monetized. Like I say, everything was made for
Mummy.
everything was made for kids. You know, if you're teaching someone to count to 10 in French, it's pretty much going to be kids stuff, isn't it? And with language tuition, you speak to people slowly and carefully so they can, you know. Okay, so we'll repeat this one.
I need for the weight. I need for the weight.
No, that's enough. Bedtime now. We have a little snooze.
How about some juice?
Get a minimum 2 hours sleep. Spend it with you. Spend it playing Star Wars and resting with Alfie. Oh, cute. Well, you know, happy days, really, isn't it? If you're gonna get you're gonna have time to play with your little one, it's do it now.
Chocolate, Mummy.
You had your chocolate egg from Auntie Liz. Let's say goodbye to our lovely watchers who've been on. No, don't, because you could fall back off the chair. My arm's here. You are doing silly tricks. You're doing silly tricks. I find when I have a little monkey, best thing to do is just to use humour to interrupt. Annabelle doesn't know anything about Star Wars yet, do you? I like to do boy stuff with her, but definitely haven't gone down that route yet. But she's a bit younger, isn't she? Hey, if you can try the... Well, no. If you're working, potty training is not the best time right now. No. Right. Oh, Rose Cortese, Asian food, Aussie food for thought. Hey, lovely Annabelle. Rose says hello. Hi.
Hi, Mummy.
I'm exhausted. My daughter life. I've just we're going to be going in a minute.
Mummy.
Oh. Are you talking about hair or pears?
Hair.
Oh, Annabelle wants to do Play-Doh in the hairdressers. Well, it's going to be sleep time. You're trying to stall, aren't you? Technically, though, 1:30 is the kind of proper time to sleep. Daddy's here now. Let's take... We've got this Play-Doh set. Yeah, Rose. I'm subscribed to you. I met you on, was it Joyce Sweden's live? She popped in earlier. I haven't seen her. I think she's gone, bless her. I don't blame her, it's been so noisy. I'm going to take Annabelle to the lounge to ham and screechy sandwiches. Whatever you want. Whatever you're having. What colour? Play-Doh would you like to do for the hair? We're going to go and do some Play-Doh. You coming, guys? Coming? Hey, Nat's partner, Mr. Ginge Gaming, says hello.
Hello.
I've been watching his dad's live streams. Don't think, no, there's a chat. You can hear, if you hear a man's voice on the stream, I think they're like 2. No, it's wait, let's go. Got a 3-year-old. Let's go. So yeah, that's quite weird recording a speech. Saying this is so and so. This is who he is. So Rose, what is your next video going to be? Anybody, what is your next video going to be actually? Noah's popping links in. You are welcome to put links into your channel. Is it just because people can just Google the name in YouTube, search for the name, and then... Oh, so quick, read it already. Are you just putting the name in, and then you just look for the icon? Because I have found everybody that way when I've been in networking, but it's really hard to focus on the live and look people up. Watch a video, like it. My subscriptions are not public, so people won't know I've subscribed. So maybe I should make my subscriptions live. Who knows? Who knows? What are you guys having for lunch now? It's lunchtime, isn't it? Are you eating? Hopefully. Hope you're not eating too much like me. Lockdown, I'm just constantly eating. I think we need to sit on the table. Annabelle, we do Play-Doh on the floor, don't we? On the play mat. Let's see if we can do some jiggery pokery. Sorry about you. Good job this is a live, not a real video. and we can put Play-Doh over here while we charge them, because I've currently got a jumper I'm selling in the room, in the way, taking up space. You can't get more real than a mum vlog like this, can you? So don't forget to hit the like button if you've been in and you've had some joy of some form or entertainment. Annabelle, please bring it over here, darling. Please bring it over here because it's Play-Doh. Move your pushchair then, any puzzles, because she's left all these toys out. She's left. You've got scissors? That's bad lighting, isn't it?
Yeah, Mummy.
Yeah, bring it all onto this table. Push the pushchair away. Put the lid on the puzzles. Good girl. I don't know how I'm going to improve this viewing angle at all, because you're literally under a table. I might have to just go. It's a bit better, isn't it? And we've got Play-Doh to do. I don't know if she's realised we didn't pick up any Play-Doh. Turn the modelling on. That's a bit better. Turning the camera around. You can see my partners from my dad who aren't with us anymore, but that's their pictures. They're not my picture. Yeah, you're right though, Liam. It's nice talking to people who've got similar age children, because it's so, I don't know, there's something about it.
Here's some hairs, Mummy.
Oh yes. Oh, that looks like it's dry. Oh, that's dry, darling. Did you put? Who put the Play-Doh back in with the dough still inside? Oh no. We need to go and ask Daddy if he will get the Play-Doh pots out of the Play-Doh box behind where the pushchair is, behind the table, in front of the radio. If you show Daddy the other Play-Doh box where the Play-Doh is, we can get you some. Seriously trying to get all this Play-Doh out. Yeah? Because you're not tired yet, are you, really? Literally just tapping us. Babe, before you come in, can you get Annabelle some Play-Doh pots, please? In front of the radiator. There's a box of a really useful box. Yeah, behind the table. She's banging this till all the bits fall out. Just a couple. Oh wow, for all of them. We'll be here all day. Thank you. Can you press for sandwiches as well? So sorry. I know. Thank you. I want to have a bite. Might have a bite now, guys. So Rose Cortez said, I'm planning maybe to make chicken. Oh, please do chicken biryani, please. Because we've got loads of rice, okay? Because we bought a big bag of rice before the lockdown. So I'd love to know, because I was thinking biryani would be a great way to have to use up some of the rice, and I've never made it before. I'm a light spice girl though. I don't like big spices. Maybe I can try it. Chicken biryani next video. Watch out. I'll definitely see, because whenever I'm subscribing to people, there's no point going halves. I'm doing the notifications, so I will definitely see it pop up. So I'm pleased there is some relatable. Yeah, actually, I might do it again. I felt some hairs. We'll make some hair. So I'm going to empty this box. This Play-Doh is literally everywhere. Look. It's just dried like that. It's quite cool.
Some more.
Oh wow, they're like tweenies, these guys. So I'm gonna have a quick bite. Excuse me a second.
He's got some. He's got long hair.
Okay.
Everyone got hair.
Take everything off. We're gonna clean up. Wait a minute. Because if I do some more of these, because I can't really commit to doing professional video all the time lately. I can commit to doing a bit of a real life. Come and chat, come and meet me. Let's, come and see inside mobile kind of thing. I've just got Play-Doh all over the floor. Don't try and use these IKEA tables to tip stuff from because it's just going to go everywhere. But yeah, I think there are lots of people out there who have a similar life. Hello, welcome back. Well, Rose, anything that's Indian to me is spicy. So if you say that biryani is not really spicy, then you probably it's like an Indian restaurant saying, "Oh, this isn't spicy," but it is for me, but not to everybody else. It's quite funny. Oh no, please don't pull them off, Annabelle. And Rose says, yeah, that age is very, they need more, you need to pay more attention to them, and that's normal. Yes. Annabelle's becoming easier to handle, easier to look after, but on lockdown, we're spending so much time together. That's good. I'm hiding you behind the jumper and it's giving you a bit more light. It was. Try again.
A little bit. Oh,
no, you can't keep eating, darling. You see, this is what I mean, like lockdown. She just wants to eat. So no.
Can I have your ham?
No, because you left.
Have your sandwich?
No, because you left your ham on the table. You lovely.
I'm your best friend.
You're my best friend. Aww. Oh, you're so adorable.
I want some more, Mummy.
These moments, guys, they're magic, aren't they? They just make you remember
more.
It's all worthwhile.
I want some more, Mummy.
No, I'm going to get upset in a minute if you keep asking for food because your belly's full. Mmm. Play-Doh. Mmm.
He's not very well.
Isn't he? Why not? He's just a bit. It's one of the guys from the Tweenies.
Crying.
Oh, I think he just looks a bit dopey, that's all. Who are these guys? The Tweenies? I don't know their names. Do you want to sit there and put the table and get the Play-Doh out? Ooh, Mummy, Play-Doh. Come on, let's do it. Come on, my blood sugar level's going. I need to eat. Can you get off my knee, please? Good girl.
I want some more.
Or tickling. Humour or tickling. Just resets the bar. See you next time. Thank you, Rose, for coming in. See you next time. Night. Oh, yes, because you're from the Philippines. So about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night every week your way, isn't it? So with British.
I want some more.
Can you get off my leg? The table's still on my leg. You just need to back up sometimes. Diversion. Constant diverting her. Hello, we have another viewer. Emily and Coco. Lovely to see you. You're from the Philippines as well, aren't you? We're just talking about what time it is over there. My daughter is with me. This is a real life stream, real life vlog. Please don't forget to put the thumbs up if you've come in to say hello. We are currently Mr. Tumble. Who likes Mr. Tumble? Annabelle really likes Mr. Tumble. She's an addict. We've got rid of him now. So let me go back through the comments.
We got loads.
I bet you're one of these ones who think a korma is spicy. No, I'm not. But anything more than a korma is spicy. No, I can do like the Uncle Ben's kormas in the jars from supermarkets. They're okay. Yeah. Can't help it. Can't help it if I come out in a bit of a sweat. Yeah, I do love chicken though. I do love chicken curries and kormas, but the sweeter ones are better. The creamy ones. We're making them at home now. Learning anyway. We love Alfie to pieces, but not being able to go out to places with him is upsetting all of us. It is really hard.
Everybody's poorly.
She thinks all the tweens are poorly because they're looking like they've got sad faces on them. Thank you very much for the like. I'm learning to remember to ask. Really appreciate you guys coming to see me. So, Hermelin, let me get your name right. Hermelin. We're just wondering what time it is over there. You guys can pop your links in there. Go and network, go and see each other if you want to. Jake, I do remember Jake from the Tweenies actually, Liam. So, Mr. Gin Gaming, for those of you still watching, is, I think it's just Hermelin. Mr. Gin Gaming is Liam. He's got a son who's under 3 years old. 3 years old, did you say? Just July. Nearly 3. And 3 in July. I can. Okay, darling. I can just see these 2 hands sticking above the sofa, and she's going, these 2 are going in the house. We haven't had to get Play-Doh out at all, so there's no mess in the lounge. I don't do Play-Doh in the lounge with her. But lately I've been getting quite upset and anxious when she sits on the dining table chairs in case she's going to fall off. Because she's just moving around so much now. She's so big, her feet are only that far off the floor. But the other day she slipped, she did something, she reached for something and she went head first. Luckily her arms broke a fall and she was fine, like a cat. Oh, maybe take some of the toys out then, take the teapot out. But coming back to what you said, Liam, about it's really upsetting not taking the kids out. Somehow we're not bothered, it's not upset, it's not worried us. Like, she used to go to nursery a day a week. Brilliant getting her into nursery and getting her comfortable going. She was just about okay with me dumping her and running. We've just got past that. But taking her to the play centre every Monday morning, where she would run around the soft play. And so she'd be playing with all the ball pits and slides. I've lost my light again. She'd be going around the ball pit, the slides, and everything else, and it was so much fun. And she'd be getting lots of exercise, and every time she went, she would get more confidence. So I suppose I don't feel sad that we can't go out and about, because my emotional attachment to going out is like, don't go out. But somehow, no, because it's a doll's house, darling. You don't put Jake in the doll's house. No, I thought you meant your kitchen. You put them in your kitchen. Don't put the toys in your kitchen in your house, darling. It's too small. Okay? You don't want to break it pushing it too hard, do you? So she is very happily playing there. Oh, so Liam has just revealed that the voice of Jake in the Tweenies is Mr. Tumble. So I haven't seen the Tweenies in this lifetime as a mum. I saw them when I was a kid and I didn't think much of them. But I think it was probably later on in life that they came about. So that's probably why I haven't seen them, made the association. So, is it Bella? Is Bella one of the Tweenies? Bella, Jake, and...
I want some hair.
I want to make some hair. What colour hair?
Green.
Green. Do you know what colour is green? No, you're a big girl now. The table's going to break if you sit on it. What colour is green then?
Green. Not purple.
You go and get the colours you want then, darling. She doesn't really know her colours actually. Alfie used to absolutely love play centres till the kid booted him in the face. Oh, it's so hard. Like, parents do not watch their kids in play centres and soft plays. They have a coffee and the kids are gone. It happens so much. I even watched a childminder. Thank you for the like. I even watched a childminder. It's like I just saw it go straight on there. It was like I watched a childminder. I sat, sorry, merging the two conversations. I watched a childminder spend ages on her phone all day when we were at this child centre. She never clue where the toddler was, the little kid. And the older one, I suppose she hoped was looking after the other ones, but wasn't even that old themselves, just a year older. So she just let the kids run off, and luckily the play centre we go to is very, very secure. You have to have your photo ID stored on the system, and they don't let you out until they've looked at you and the child to make sure you're on the same account together as who was checked in. But that's no reason to be lapsed, and we've all perhaps not been supervising as well as we have. If we're distracted, something happens. But it's not nice when kids get hit, even by accident, I suppose, on a slide. But kids often mess about because the parents don't tell them how to behave, and they try and do silly tricks on a slide, and your little one's not as clever and clued up because they're not used to kids going down the slide backwards or silly. But we can have accidents too. My friend, my Bezzy, her daughter slammed the door in Annabelle's face when she went round to her house. So, wow, Annabelle's stacking Play-Doh pots. Let's see if we can change the angle of the laptop. I'm getting a bit more reality again. So, no, I'm going to have to bring it out. So it's a different live. It's not my jolliest one. But I find people watching, actually, since I've spent the last month on YouTube, like loads, it's got me through the lockdown, and it's helped me to feel more normal, and it's relaxing seeing what other people's lives, like not Facebook, YouTube lives, but what other people's real lives are like and how they actually are. A lot of the vlogs obviously are edited because people chop out stuff. Whoa! There's stuff you keep in videos, there's stuff you take out. Coming back to the point about going out for days out, I absolutely love. I loved the days out with my mum and my dad and my sister. We used to go out loads. We'd go on lovely days out, shopping trips, coffee shop visits, and they really did treat us like a lot. They'd buy the coffees and all that. I tried to buy them some back every now and then. And it was just so lovely because we'd have lovely time out, like quality time, go around the shops together, feed the ducks, stop and have coffee, have a chat. It lifted my mood. I wonder if they did it to help me as well, to kind of keep me up a bit. But they absolutely adore family time, and they're great role models. From when I was a child, we went out. We had no money when we were kids. But they took us out on days out. They would take us for a walk around the street, around the field.
How about this?
If there was nothing else to do. Sorry guys, I'm going to try and... That's a Mr. Tumble phrase, isn't it? Think 3 times and off it goes. We get so fluent in kids' TV programmes. There you go. You're now on top of the Asda storage box bin thingy.
Mummy,
Yes.
can I get a chicken?
Can you get a chicken? Oh, yeah, these are quite cute. These came from Springfield. It's a retail outlet, and this Cly set Play-Doh. It's quite good. Unless you put it in it. You want white hair?
I don't want. I am blue white, Mummy.
Well, you can put it in the chicken there. Make a white chicken. It feels so much better after a bit of food. Yeah, see, I know sometimes it's better with kids not having a whole set of stuff to play with. Don't take the Play-Doh out for them. Let them just do things like building towers and get the Play-Doh out. So, what have I missed? You're the opposite. You run around. Oh, you're the opposite at these kids' play centres. You run around the play centre with your child. Yeah, I know. I have to do that with Annabelle because she doesn't like going down the slide on her own. So I'm there crawling on my hands and knees, going through these. And I have to make sure I don't wear too many layers because I get really hot. So you get dirty looks from people. Do you? That's crazy because a lot of parents are the same where we are in Peterborough. if you turn up as a dad and it's full of mums, I can't believe that. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's really rubbish. I can't believe you would have dirty looks being a bloke in a kids' play centre. That's insane. But the one we're going to, the best one we've found is Safari. And there's one in Milton Keynes area, but that's still probably too far from you. There's loads of guys going there. It's quite normal. Women, guys go there as a family. There's a football bit. There's all sorts of bits for them, like a younger and an older section. Can't believe you get funny looks. I thought most women, if they see a bloke playing, they would like respect that they're actually taking their child out somewhere, so mum can have a break or go to work. So Simply Jerome, hi. Sorry, I didn't see you come in. I saw some comments, but I was trying to keep my eyes on the comments I hadn't responded to. So no. Thank you. That's better. Hello, Simply Jerome TV. Watching from Kuwait. Wow. You want to be friends with you all. That's really nice, guys. Yeah, go and have a look at Simply Jerome's channel. And Kuwait is a very different country. I don't know much about it. It was always on the news in the 90s for politics. I think 90s. Yeah. So you're very welcome. Please hit the like button and drop a comment later on if you get a chance. And tell us what your next video is going to be about if you haven't done already. We're just doing a home life video vlog because I just couldn't get the time together to do a set live stream about something specific. So I'm just showing my life as a morning to lunchtime transition, what it's like with a toddler, and I've found it quite good. Well, I've been talking the whole time. My throat's quite I've definitely come in, and my throat's not very great, but I've been happy. It's nice to chat to everybody. It's nice to be in the it's nice that people have wanted to be on and watching and be here. So feedback. What do you guys think I should do in the next stream? What should I take away that I have done in this live stream that I probably shouldn't do in the next one or shouldn't do too often? I do really appreciate real feedback. The sun's gone in. We've lost our sunlight. Can you even see what face I'm pulling? Yeah, now you can. You're a good girl. Filipino work in Kuwait, doing vlogs on your own in lifetime. Thank you. I think I met you a few days ago, about 5 days ago, Simply Jerome TV. So do remember somebody mentioning that they do life of a Filipino working in Kuwait, and I think that is you. Joyce Sweden's live would be where I would have met you, because I watched a few different ones. Jerry's Passion, and somebody else. Oh, she's whining. No. Pop a little thumbs up if you're here and happy to be here. Hope you're staying well and that things are okay in Kuwait. It's such a different place. I do respect your feedback, guys. So pop in the feedback of things I should include regularly on my lives, and things, teach me stuff as well, because I don't know. My YouTube channel for languages was built on content and the protocols of YouTubing. Now everything's so different that this vlog channel is kind of, I'm learning everything from scratch, from the ground upwards, how to do a channel and how to grow my subs when it's so saturated and YouTube changed the rules. I'm sorry, the light's gone. How can we get more sunlight? That's better for a little while, hopefully. The sad part is once we announce we were, oh God, that is terrible. You've got terrible mates then. Liam, once you announced you were having a baby, all your friends dropped you like that. That is so bad karma. Karma will get them one day. That is so bad. Your friends dropped you. It's true that until they have children, they don't understand at all. You can show those who are willing to understand. You can meet up with them, you can meet up and explain to them, like, this is a typical day, this is how different it is. Those that are willing to stick around and see are worth being around, aren't they? And other ones no. So you don't have any dad friends. That is pants, real pants. I was just thinking, should be saying that word, so I better not say it out loud. Yeah, it sounds like it's good for you to connect with people in a similar situation. Can't really comment on the dad scene because I don't know I don't know any dads, kids with young kids who aren't like my clients or something. But it's really rubbish. Thanks for sharing that. It's not nice, but one door closes, another opens. You make new friends who have similar interests, and you can make friends with people who have got dads. Do some dad YouTube videos, dad life. You'd get loads of views for dad life, I'm sure. Sorry, darling. Should we put some hair in? One of these guys? Bring the toys over.
Ice cream.
We haven't got ice cream. Do you want to bring the toys over? Need more food, guys. Bit self-conscious. What's the temperature like, Jerome? Are we calling you Jerome? Is that your name? Natasha is my name. Natasha Natters. One of the girls, I've forgotten which one. I think it was Joan May. She kept calling you Natasha Naters, and I was trying to say Natters, and I was trying to tell her how to pronounce it. She... You hurt your knee and I hurt my hand. You chucked it at Mummy. We're doing hairdressing Play-Doh right now. Didn't plan any of this. This is just how the day's gone. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you, Jerome. It's just exhausting being a mummy. So it's just mummy life. It's great. We've been home every day for months. I did pop out yesterday to pick up some things I stored to sell the old toys. Oh dear, that's another Play-Doh that's a bit dust. That's been put back in, hasn't it? That's got to be chucked in the bin as well. Unless anybody knows how to revive dried up Play-Doh. This stuff is lovely and soft. If any of you like sensory. You guys watched videos? There's the ASMR. How are you, Jerome? I've answered your question, but how are you? How are you feeling? Are you feeling okay? Feeling sane? What's it like in Kuwait on lockdown? You said you're on your own, so does that mean you're on your own with a partner, or you're on your own? Are you home alone for weeks and weeks? Are you allowed out? Have you got neighbours on a balcony you chat to?
I want some ice cream.
These ASMR videos, has anyone watched it?
Ice cream, Mummy.
I did a clean up yesterday after the groceries arrived, and I thought, all these sounds, they could be ASMR ones. So I started going for it with all the packaging and stuff by the end of the video. So I might just see how I repack that video up. But I haven't published anything I've filmed in the last 10 years, so that's why some of my videos are throwbacks.
I want some ice cream.
There isn't any ice cream, darling.
There is ice cream in the box.
Oh no, Mummy's laptop's on the box, okay? No, in it goes. So my Instagram, no, haven't got one for the channel. I've got an Instagram for me, MLS Natasha. Might be Monsieur Natasha. I haven't thought about doing one just for the channel actually, but I wasn't sure how you do it because it's connected to your Facebook account. How can you have several different Instagram accounts? Because it used to be like you could only post in one from your phone and it has to be signed in with Facebook. So I don't know how that works. I've got Pinterest as well. I haven't really got into that. Shiny Music, hi. I've seen you a few times now. Shiny, lovely to see you. Why is everyone from the Philippines online? Are you guys staying up late? Have a nice day to you too. Simply Jerome had some comments earlier. Yeah, please don't forget to thumbs up. Thank you for the extra one I've just got. That's great. How are you, dear? Good. Situation with lockdown. So, lockdown.
There, Mummy.
Mate, this box needs to stay here so I can talk to everybody. Can't go rooting through more toys just for this. We're going to put some of these away then.
Some more of your life, please.
No, because your belly's full. Annabelle is 2 months. She was 2 in December. Oh, you choose a different email. Oh, I can do that from my business email. Okay. So the lockdown, we're in week 6 today. Tuesday is Monday night was when they announced the lockdown 6 weeks ago. Oh, this is a meltdown moment. You're not eating more food, darling. You've had plenty. And we're stuck in the lounge, making the best of what we've got to play with. So I'm going to pack your toys away then. Can you pass me your bag for your hairdressing toys, Play-Doh? Put them away. It's not interesting, Play-Doh. So we are allowed to go out for a walk an hour a day. But I'm too scared to do that because I just think someone inconsiderate can just cycle past you, really close to you, and sneeze. And you spent all that time keeping away from people. Or a dog runs up to you and you panic, and next thing you know, there's the owner right close to you.
Here.
Yes, my darling. Just tidy up. So we're not doing hairdresser salons in the Play-Doh salon after all. We had the scissors, we had a lot of stuff, didn't we, Annabelle? People, can you get the other ones out of the house as well, darling? Come on then. You go get the other bits out of the house. Mummy, let's go. Picked up some really cheap sets from charity shops recently, and car boot sales. If you just have a good little rummage in the kids' shelves, there's some really good things out there. And we just stick it in the dishwasher, chuck out the Play-Doh that's been opened, keep the pots, dishwasher the pots, so it gets a nice hot wash, and then it's good to use. Why pay 10 quid for this if you don't need to? And then I put it all in Ziploc bags into my big storage boxes, and they go on top of the kitchen cupboard. So it's really easy to use. Oh, thank you. I'll find you on Instagram later then. I could do with some tips on Instagram. I used to run a business on social media for businesses, blogs, and social media management, interacting with people for them and putting posts out there for them. That was a long part of my work history, actually. Here you go. But now a lot has changed, and there's a lot more marketing that in workout. It wasn't working out. I wish on the iPhone you could cancel some of the workouts.
Everybody's gone to sleep.
Annabelle's been playing with her new toy. Oh, there's a cute little bear in there. Can you see the little bear? I don't know where it is now. He's hiding. Maybe it's the other side.
He's sleeping at the moment. He's got some food in the fridge.
Oh, it's just inside there. Just to look through the front door. Look. Oh, wonderful. Isn't it clever? Let's put the Play-Doh away then.
He's got a fridge.
Good.
Shall we open it?
So we're allowed out for an hour a day. I haven't been doing it. We are waiting for an announcement from the government. I think because our Prime Minister Boris Johnson, he was massively affected by coronavirus, but we didn't actually think he was, because the way they played it down was, he's just in intensive care for precautions for tests and stuff. And I was just like, they're probably just so he's there. If anything takes a turn for the worse, boom, he's straight there where he needs to be because he's an important person. Then when he came out, they said all the doctors were preparing what to say if he died. So, they were like, okay. So he's come out of this like, oh, my life's changed. I'm a totally different man. And he's decided, I think he's being stricter because he's not going to lift the lockdown for another 3 weeks. That's the rumour. We'll wait till 5 o'clock tonight, 4 more hours till we find out what's actually happening. Because we do think, most of us do believe that because our figures have dropped down on the deaths just slightly, we actually think that the deaths are going to be, that everyone's going to be let out again and going running around, and the germs are going to be spreading again, and people are going to, because that 3-week incubation period, it can take 3 weeks for anybody knows they've got it to pass it on, up to 3 weeks. You don't know if you've got it until it's too late. So that is what we're doing. Jerome, we're quarantined. Yeah, quarantined, lockdown, isolation, similar phrases used across the world. No, it's no longer self-isolation because everyone's just staying away anyway. Although I found a lot of people are breaking the rules. It's just kind of people doing what they can, aren't they, to survive, and it's just a weird bubble, a very weird time to be in. What does Tamzak mean, my dear? Shiny. Tamzak. So the sun is out. going to head off, guys. I'm going to say thank you so much for being here. Feel free to suggest all kinds of topics or activities for a live stream. Because as a teacher creator, there's different, lots of different animals to go with, and obviously it will satisfy my need for a change and variety. Oh, okay. Why have we got an extra bag of empty bins, empty lids? Tamzak for you, dear host. But what does Tamzak mean? I'm so sorry, I don't know what it means. Please tell me what the word Tamzak means in English. Red. Annabelle, have you got a red lid anywhere? Hope you guys have an amazing sleep if you're going to bed soon. If you're in Philippines. Q8, I guess you're a few hours later than that. It's probably about 7 p.m, 8 p.m. for you now, isn't it? If we're sort of looking at Sri Lanka kind of times, I don't know, I'm guessing Q8 is near the time frame of Sri Lanka. And let me know what you guys are planning on doing for the rest of the day before you sign out. It's 3 p.m. in Q8. Oh, okay. Fair enough. That's good. And what temperature is it? Is it warmish? It's 14 degrees. Well, it was. American Live Warm and Wanderer. The American Wanderer, I watch him. He's live. Oh, good. The American Wanderer. The temperature is now 13 degrees. It's got a bit cooler. I insist on putting everything away before we go upstairs to nap or do anything. I had a massive 2-hour nap yesterday. Thank you guys. I really appreciate you coming on. Really do. I haven't done StreamYard, so I'm not doing guest appearances because I don't know how to. On the normal YouTube. I'm in Chrome, so it lets my it lets my Mac use the microphone and camera to film, so it's just so easy to stream on the Mac. I wouldn't even know how to use StreamYard. I am techie, but I tried to do it when Liam, Mr. Ginge, when Liam's dad was online. I was on his live, watching his live, and I was like, I can't do my live stream. So it was quite hard to try and do that while I was talking to him, ready to go online, trying to do it quick, and I just didn't get the key, product key or whatever it is to do the StreamYard thing. But maybe I should just go to streamyard.com and work it out from there. Because I'd like to be able to do it on my phone and go for a walk and take you guys for a walk with me. Jerome, you're welcome. I know you probably did subscribe because I subscribed to you that time. And we'll keep in touch, and I will keep watching you guys' videos and commenting and being the best supporter that I can be. I actually do watch people's videos right to the end, and if I can't sit and watch physically, I will shrink the screen and put it onto the side of my window and not close it until it's finished watching. And I always try and put the best comment I can. But if I really can't think of something better than nice video, I will really try hard to do so. But I might just have to put some sort of comment or try and watch a different video. Yeah, so there we go. I best just sign out. Annabelle, would you like to say goodbye? You're trying to open the lid. Oh, well done. Annabelle, we're going to say bye-bye, and you're going to go upstairs for a snooze. Say thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Come back soon. And we'll play together some more, shall we?
Yes,
yes, Mommy. Oh, I love this little one so much, and it's been really great. Bye bye, baby. They say her name's Annabelle. Bye, Annabelle. You're going to wave? You're going to look at the Annabelle? You're going to look at the video and say bye bye. No, she loves this new toy. So we're going to sign out and say ciao, 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 ciao for now. Au revoir, mes amis. À bientôt, tout le monde. Hasta luego, adios. Who else have we got? Any other languages in here? No, we haven't. That's it. So, right, ciao for now. I'm actually going to stop talking. Don't forget, thumbs up if you haven't already.
Ice cream, please.
Oh, we'll play with the ice creams when you've woken up from your sleep. Do you want to have a sleep now?
That's some ice cream there.
Yeah, you can have a sleep, can't you? Right. 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye. We're gone. Yes, do we want to ice cream?
Some
Yes.
more, some